Badgers.
I'm going to the I know you've seen the Badgers. Oh, oh. Okay, I've started the stream now, so I'm opening the emulator. And my internet seems to be good. I've hit record, so the bars aren't dropping. So hopefully this will be better. Because last time was bad. Last time was really not great with that. We probably
Delightful. Everyone loved it.
I think I'd venture to say we maybe would have made it to Quirkus last time if my internet had been working better, but okay, let me share the.
You don't know who Bella Hadid is?
I know the name,
No,
but I really don't know anything about
I
her.
was being insulted.
I
I knew I
don't
was
know who she
being
is.
insulted. I did not know who it was, so I was like, oh,
That's
cool.
Bella Hadid.
Ah, thank you then.
There's a viral tweet that somebody was like, "Oh my god, I've only had like a latte today. Latte for dinner, latte for breakfast." And someone was like, "Oh my god, that's so special. You're so cool. Should we call somebody?" Bella Hadid.
Okay, I'm like,
she's
I didn't get
skinny.
it either. I was just like, what is she talking about?
Yeah. And she has like she's famous for eating like 2 almonds a day. I don't know.
Okay.
I did the buttums during Pathfinder the other earlier this weekend during when one of my friends' jokes didn't land, and another one went, "That is the meanest thing you've done in your life." I did the sad air horn, and he was like, "That would be nicer than buttums."
Really? I would prefer bottom to sad air horn. I don't know. But I'm somebody
Crickets is maybe.
Yeah, crickets.
Like, I don't know.
Crickets hurts.
Crickets does hurt.
Count.
I don't think it works on so many people because I think so many of us in this group. So many of us. I'm gonna say 100% of us in this group. The jokes that we're telling are for ourselves.
Yeah.
You know.
I was gonna say like I could bring up Banna unprompted an hour from now, and you could play the crickets, and I would laugh that you were playing the crickets. It would not work on me.
Yeah, I don't think there's a person here who caters their material for other people.
See, that's why I start booing.
Why is
I
it?
do sometimes,
Okay, there we
but
go.
when it doesn't
It's
land,
on that logo for so long.
It hurts more than when I'm like, I don't like this one, and then they'll love you again, Jack.
Why is the ROM running so slowly?
Oh no.
It starts. It begins.
Like it's not even it's not even internet issues. It's just like okay. I'm just gonna close the emulator, open it again, because it's clearly being really slow for some reason. Let me try.
I fucked your screen.
And I don't have anything else open. I closed everything else.
Suddenly I see, this is where I wanna be. Suddenly. I wanna walk to.
Okay, here we go. The emulators. There we go. It was like the emulator was running at like 10% speed there. Okay, now it's working fine.
This is your brain on Quirkus.
Slow motion Quirkus!
Join the Oath Keepers, Edgewood. Keeping the oath.
Okay, hold on. I need to adjust some people's audio levels on Discord.
What?
My Discord profile picture, but I'm not sure to what. That's to what.
Oh no.
You look like Snoopy though.
I know, but I also
You want to
part of
keep
me-
it the Snoopy or something?
What? Listen, I've been rewatching.
Autumnal Snoopy.
I've been rewatching Campaign 2, and that's 2020 era Jack, where all my profile pictures were Choo Choo. And I miss him sometimes. Sometimes I do miss Choo Choo.
I don't know who that is.
You could do a return to Choo
The
Choo.
pink cat from Top Cat, who I do think
Oh yeah.
captures my vibe.
Nice. Okay,
I've always felt kinship.
up a little bit. Okay, I think that's good. Somebody might want to check in the stream and check how the audio levels sound, because I feel like they were like I just had to turn all of you guys up on Discord. Because the game was way louder. Can you guys see how can you guys see the game?
You're not streaming, so no.
I'm not. Did it undo it when I closed the emulator?
Yeah, well, you're supposed to be sharing screen, are you not? Were you streaming the emulator? Yeah.
Hi.
When will
Okay.
you learn?
The worst part is you literally clipped you telling me it, and I thought back, consciously remembered the clip that I watched that you clipped of you telling me to do screen and not application, and misremembered it as you telling me to do application and not screen.
My God.
I'm keeping the oath.
All right.
Yeah, I
Go-
think it's working pretty well.
Okay. Cool.
We'll take it. Also, fucking what's his face is in the background, so I'll have our man thrown.
What?
Alright. Fuck you guys. Jeff Goldblum. I thought we all groan at him whenever he's on screen.
No, it's not him.
Okay, fuck you.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I'm gonna go get Kane.
Okay.
Yeah. you have like 18 minutes before 5 o'clock. You can go get Tanes.
No, it takes 20 minutes for him to get there.
Jack did.
Whatever.
Oh my God. I'm
Fine.
just realizing how accurate your statement was. That I said. So, for reference, stream, and I said we should play somewhere between 4 and 5. Jack immediately responds with 4, and then later he's like, "Yeah, I said 4, so you should all show up by 5." When did I start stream? 4:35. What time is it now? 4:42. It inches closer.
Here's the deal. When you schedule D&D, you
Just
learn.
one small problem.
You learn exactly how to schedule for the stream. And after the time it's easier online. In person D&D, it was always like, we will start an hour after I start.
Oh yeah.
We start.
Oh,
Balls.
Kirk's here. I don't know if he just got here or if this is the
Hello,
first time I noticed, but
Every
everyone is here.
Has he been here the whole time?
Okay. Let's Kale, read your line.
Alright, I'm gonna do this like a real man.
What
Hell
was I
yeah.
telling you to do again? I don't remember.
Here I go, through the fireplace and back.
That's
think you're
right.
going to
I
the
told you to
emulator
crawl
or
through the fireplace, even though I told you to crawl through the fireplace, even though I could have told Kay, who's half your size, to do that. She's a thief
To do that.
She's a thief who literally specializes in going between rooms, and I told you to do it instead.
Wow, the walls actually did turn.
Hey,
That's
you
so
look,
neat.
Hey, you look for
Now I
clues.
wanna try going
Come
through there
to.
too.
You steal something. That's what you guys do, right? That's your special talents. I'm gonna
It's like
go
your thing.
defend someone, and Phoenix will prosecute. Go team.
I said the line. Okay.
There really is a secret passageway through there. Had no idea.
I don't believe you, bitch.
It would appear that
Uh-oh.
I feel like the game is louder. Hold on, I'm like the game is like too loud compared
It
to
is.
you guys, and I don't know why. I think maybe where were the audio settings? I can never remember where the
There's
fucking
an
audio
X
settings
on the
are.
wall.
I think if you load a save stage, it should.
No, don't.
Shut up! Shut up! Where are they?
Sound settings. Sound settings.
Sound
Fourth one.
settings,
Sound
yeah.
setting.
After all,
Um,
why shouldn't I?
There's many reasons why he shouldn't.
Turn it up all the way.
Many. Starting with chapter 3.
Do you see how low I keep it? The stream can't see, but I literally keep it at like
Oh, whoa,
10 to
yeah.
20. The game is so loud if I have it turned up all the way.
Yeah, you can like blast your guns out with that.
Yeah, exactly like that. It would appear that the ash really was pushed into the other room. Furthermore, the Babbly's ink you spilled, Ambassador, is there on the back wall.
Okay, here I go, sir.
Here I go. Here I go.
Hold on, man.
Detective, I'd like you to go through there under the same conditions as the killer. I'm gonna have Kay chase you into the fireplace.
Oh.
But there's nobody
that
to murder.
Fashion stuff.
And your point is,
Just
now we're
The
short on
Maurice
time.
is Caesar.
So if you could please hurry on through.
What is-
Go on. Go on.
I can't move it, move it.
Oh,
more.
yes, sir.
He can't afford a dry cleaner. Okay, so now we pretty much got the whole picture, right?
No, not yet. There remains a few more mysteries to solve and an entire Quercus Alba to encounter. We're maybe halfway through the case, probably not even. Such
this-
the
Bill and I
Yatagarasu
look at each
Are we
other.
finally getting him?
The
Why are you
Yatagarasu's
threatening me?
whereabouts, the other smuggling ring members, the 2 weapons that made it across the border, the key Miss Yu stole 7 years ago. Oh my god, this case is so long. We haven't even figured out a thing regarding how Miss Yu is related to these embassies. What the hell have I
Maybe
been
she's
doing
not.
for the last 3 streams? Oh yeah, Larry
Why we
Butts!
just give up?
We solved those shadows earlier.
And we still need to figure. Oh yeah, and we still need to help Larry figure out what the Iron Infant is. That'll probably be a full 1 hour sidetrack. A number of pieces connect in a very complicated way in this case. It's almost enough to make one completely mentally
Probably not.
exhausted. Why did they know? Why did they know when they were writing this case that it was too long and too complicated?
Case kind of sucks.
This case kind of
What are
sucks.
you saying, Mr. Edwards? This case is bad and that we shouldn't be here?
Hey,
I thought
I'm
you were the one
aware.
that said it was
I'm aware.
easy if you follow the leads.
Sucks.
Was that supposed to be an impression of me, okay?
Oops. If it's info gathering you need, I mean, I can help with that.
How's
My
the
mouth is full of chicken.
How's the canes, Kay? Why didn't you get me some?
Kill the burst king.
They did come from drive-through. Holy shit.
Then all you'd have to do is show off your fancy smanchy logical deductions. The one that you moan about all the time?
Show off.
I
Does
do a
it
little
seem-
more than
Does it
moan.
seem like I'm
I
being...
know.
Oh my god, I like this line. Show off. Does it seem like I'm being boastful when I do that?
I'm so modern.
I'm not
I'm just
boastful, I would
using
say.
logic.
Hey, if you badmouth me again, I will cut off your fingers and staple them to your forehead.
Did you watch that
I don't want
part
to see
of
you
that D&D
make
VOD?
logic anymore.
I recently no, I've not gotten there yet. I just
Okay.
remembered that.
I don't know what the context
Let's
of
not
that line is.
overcomplicate matters, okay, Mr. Edgeworth? You're the problem here. You've been so focused, like a laser, that's not true, on only what seems strange and out of place. That's not true at all.
We talked
Remember
about
when we
fucking
remember
Matt
when we
Greenhouse
talked about
and Ocean
Heathcliff
Park?
for 15 minutes?
Remember when we spent a solid hour and a half just trapped in a room with Larry?
And old bag. Don't forget that part.
It's no wonder
Only-
nothing's clicked and we haven't unlocked anything yet.
Only to then
Right.
only to then come to the conclusion that Larry had nothing to do with
Oh
anything.
man, I
Can you
love.
imagine writing this case? This game had 3 writers, and they say to themselves, "This case is kind of long, complicated, and bad. What do we
We
do?
should make a joke
go-
about that.
Should we go back and like
Keep
fix the
going.
problems? No, let's just acknowledge it and move on."
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
just
Let's
shade
just
it. That'll be funny.
let's just like 5 hours into the case. Let's just like make a whole scene where they talk about how they figured out nothing out yet. That makes sense.
We tried nothing, and we're all out of ideas.
Like a parody case.
Really?
But if you think things through calmly, the answer should come to us via the walkthrough.
Okay.
That's the sort of thing I say to myself when I don't believe anymore. When I'm practicing how to unlock padlocks, you know?
That
Unlock is a fancy
that
way of
is something
saying
that I
picking.
hope practice doesn't make perfect for your sake.
Just because you acknowledge something sucks doesn't make it not suck. What, Sean Levy? What are you doing in my room? What? how
Yay!
did you-
Looks like you're back to your straight-laced self again, sir. You're so fucking boring.
that
Oh my god, my game.
was really just
Hey,
a,
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm back, sir.
that was really just a whole filler conversation about how half of this case is filler. Awesome.
Polano canonically is just like
Half of
what
this
the
case.
fuck are you guys talking about?
Yes, I can see that. Good work, detective. What did you figure out?
Good boy. Oh,
Looks like you can use that fireplace like a door, sir.
Yes,
has
I knew
asthma.
that already.
Are you okay, Tony?
You can, in fact, go through it. I'm okay. Just a bit of ash and dust, that's all.
Fun
You're-
fact.
Go
Gumshoe
back
now
through it
has
again.
special-
Go back through it again.
And then we'll talk
Mr.
about
Edward.
how repetitive this case
Gumshoe
is
has
again.
contracted iron lung.
We know you can
Mr.
enter
Edward.
the fireplace through this way, but can you enter through the other way? We need to go back through.
Mr. Edward, I seriously think if I go through there again, I will contract like a serious medical problem with my lungs. Don't care. Didn't
Miner's
ask for
lung.
it.
This is really bad for my lung. I'm going to get like lung cancer.
And look, I'm too big for there, so I kept like cutting myself and like getting cramped.
Just-
Nope. Don't care. Go
Just
faster.
additional fun fact. Just spending about a minute in that fireplace has shortened Gumshoe's lifespan by 5 months.
Your jacket,
10 more times.
your jacket has gotten quite filthy. I see the hem has practically turned black.
Yeah, well, quite a bit of the unburned ink got onto it, sir.
I see. Thank you, detective. You did a
Smell
fine
anymore?
job.
Wasn't the ink green though?
He's flammable now.
I'll even pay the cleaning bill for the trench coat.
Oh,
Would you
thank
like
God.
a cigarette?
Oh, what? Oh, no, sir. I could never. This is just my old coat, sir. If it was a coat I actually cared about, then I'd get it clean, but, you know.
I see. Very well then, as you wish. I was going
So
to
the
take the
next
money
time
for
he
the
was
trench
able to
coat out
have
of your
my own
paycheck anyway.
What paycheck?
Good point.
Oh, I forget
here for
you're a
exposure.
slave now, Gumshoe.
Oh my god.
I don't pay you to sit around and dawdle. You don't,
If
don't
you,
pay me at all.
if you do any more sloppy work, I will demote you from slave to intern.
We didn't just learn that the
My mouth is full
fireplace
of
could be
chickens.
used. We also learned one other important fact.
This case sucks.
And that is
I will have to
Very long.
explain it to you later. Oh my god! Why is this game like this? Okay, let me just recap what has happened in the last 10 minutes. Edgeworth had Gumshoe go through the fireplace. Gumshoe went through the fireplace. Edgeworth talked with Kay for 10 minutes, for a minute or two about how much the case sucks. Gumshoe came back, told Edgeworth that you could go through the fireplace, something we already knew. Then Edgeworth says he discovered something else as a result of that, but he won't tell it to you now. Nothing! Nothing is happening!
Peak
What?
writing, it's so peak.
Oh my god! Right now, we need to deal with the
I'm in an
handwriting.
Overwatch game, but can someone play the Walter White scream?
Suddenly I see.
Ah!
This is
Hold
where I
on.
want.
I'll play the hold on. Where's the Walter White scream sound?
that's how I feel.
Right now, we need to deal with the handwriting analysis. Detective Gumshoe.
Yes, sir. I'll be back before you know it.
Like, why did he even go
Is
through
he doing
the
the analysis?
fireplace? What did that do? Don't understand.
I
What...
need someone who's incredibly good at analysis. Gumshoe.
Brilliant Gumshoe.
I think he's going to the police station to have the forensics people do it. I don't know. The handwriting analysis on
Emma.
The handwriting analysis
I
on
need
Mr.
someone who I can-
Cochin's handwriting will take a bit of time. Let us go and wait in the
Yeah, I
Theatrum
fucking bet.
Nutella. Let's just go wait and do nothing until it's done.
Let's just stand around for 6 hours.
We tried nothing, and we're all out of ideas.
Oh my god.
Wait, you're kidding? What?
Okay, the to be continued screen being after a line where he literally says, "Let us go wait somewhere and do nothing." Like, this is such a joke case. Like, what the
We literally the living embodiment of that Simpsons bit of we tried nothing and we're all out of ideas.
Indeed.
Oh
It's
my
almost
God.
like 11:33 p.m.
Quirkus!
Oh, Jim!
Let's go.
Let's go wait in the
Let's
Theatrum
go.
Neutralis because it's time for Quirkus
What kind of
Albo
fucking
to
hat
show
is that,
up.
dude?
And I brought Quirkus Elbow with me.
What?
Agent
Does he
Name!
have scars on his face, or do his glasses just look like that?
I think his
Got
glasses
cool
look like
sunglasses. Oh fuck.
He's got bug glasses.
Please.
But like a firefly.
Don't have the I'll just go to fucking little cubs never do they little cubs never do they know the real fury of the Elden Wolf. If I should just read from the Beast Inks Instagram that I follow. It's
Jack.
a real life fucking Sigma Instagram. What's up?
What mic are you using? Because you went into the Lane voice and it just it sounded so like scratchy. Are you using your like good mic or are you using your
Uh-oh. Give me a
headphone?
second.
With these with the glasses and the coat, with the glasses and the coat, Langsy looks like dollar store Doflamingo.
It doesn't when I tested
He looks like he's gonna be in Hellraiser
Do I-
at like
do-
a strip club.
It still sounds scratchy.
It might be on my
looks
end.
like the
Let me
form
just
you
like
take-
crank you
He
way
look-
up audio wise because it's
Do I
not
sound
you-
scratchy?
it's-
Do I-
He looks like one of the human form. He looks like one of the forms of the Cenobites when they were human.
What do I sound like? What do I sound like to anyone who's not Coleman?
Just a little bit like quiet.
yeah,
More
you're quieter than
fine.
usual. That's the main thing. The
Okay,
small
I'll crank my input volume up.
because it's
Well,
the
not like
opposite.
It's
It's
not
like
it's picking.
Hello. Hello.
Okay,
yeah, that's better.
Oh, better.
Here we go.
Yeah.
We've settled for 80%.
Mhm.
That's what we're going with.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna use Beast Thinks from now on. Langsy says, "Stay single and build yourself. God will send you someone who actually deserves you."
These quotes are definitely becoming increasingly difficult to decipher.
Beast Thinks.
We should have been doing this from the start. Oh my
Great.
god.
What does that mean exactly?
It means you're gonna stay single for the rest of your life, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh.
And you'll never really know how angry I can get.
Okay.
When a nice guy loses his patience, the
God.
death shimmers.
Oh my god.
I don't
it
fear an
really hurts.
army of wolves led by sheep. I fear an army of sheep led by a wolf. The counterfeit bills made with the Babalese ink. They were all of Zangfa denominations.
Yes, so I heard from Miss Von Karma.
Indeed.
Oh. But we don't know where the play money has gone.
They must not have figured out that it was all burned yet. Time
Why
for
would
me
you
to-
burn Monopoly
Time
money?
for me to not tell
What's
them
Ever
for half an
since
hour.
those
You cannot play
things
Monopoly.
showed up in circulation, my country's economy has taken a big hit. Zangfa is in financial chaos as we speak.
He took his glasses off.
Because we can't tell the difference between our own bills and fakes. Show me what you've got, Mithra.
That's literally, in all respects, sounds like a you problem.
Yeah.
It is
I'm like,
not
I don't
just
care,
the money.
bro.
The citizens are also worried. What do you think I am, a liberal? I am
Respectfully,
socially
maybe
liberal.
the
I am
government should have done a
fiscally
better
conservative.
job distinguishing between the fakes and the real bills.
I am a libertarian, Miss Glassy. I've staked the honor of the House of Lang on this. Bro thinks he's Ned Stark. And has to come to this land to capture the mastermind behind this whole mess. I investigated how the bills were I don't care were made and how the ink was smuggled into Zangpa.
Who asked Lang?
That's really interesting, Lang. But
Can you shut the fuck up?
Like, compare this to the overarching conspiracy of the Great Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
Isn't that so? Don't you give so much more of
Yeah.
a shit about that one? Like anytime,
Yeah.
anytime
Well,
the game
because
mentions the
time-
professor, I leaned forward and walked
Well, because
in.
not only because it's more interesting, but they tie it all together. Like just
Yeah.
from what the little I've seen of Great Ace Attorney, every bit of the conspiracy just adds to the last part you found.
The murder in the first case of the first game is really important to the last case of the second game.
Mm-hmm.
That's how fucking tied it all is together. Is that 10 cases later, there's still ramifications from the fucking tutorial case.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Meanwhile, I
That
don't
makes
know.
me
if
really
you brought-
interested.
I don't know
Whoa.
if you brought up this counterfeit bills thing before, but it has, other than using Babalese ink, it seems to have no connection to just see what's going on in this case.
Yeah.
But
No,
where does
not
Larry fit into all this?
the
And I
smuggler.
pursued the smuggling ring all the way here. There, I've said like 3
I mean, they've
whenever
been
you want.
they've been
Whenever you
talking about the smuggling ring all the way through, but like it's so thinly.
It's like saying, well, every case in the first game is connected through Von Karma, and because Edgeworth is involved in every case, therefore Von Karma is involved
Right,
in every
right.
case.
But
But
tonight
tonight,
will be the night.
tonight will be the night. But tonight, this is where the final chapter was written.
Over again.
Despite my frantic efforts to chase the smuggler down, someone got to him first. Can I go home now? I gotta go keep an oath. And now, I'm called to return home without a single answer.
That's funny. He has to
Agent
go home and
Lang,
he's being told to
I
go
do
home.
not care.
Don't start. It's not your fault.
I know. I have nothing to do with this, actually.
I wasn't gonna say that. It's not anyone's fault, Mr. Prosecutor. Ambassador Alba, I'm sorry for all the trouble tonight. Oh, no. It is I who should apologize. It was because I was not strong enough.
Yeah, not again.
If only I was able to think of a better solution. A final solution.
God. No.
Curse you, fool! Curse your empty brain! You're being too hard on yourself, Ambassador. Okay. I take full responsibility for tonight. End of story. Shinya, let's go. Time to return to our den.
What?
The wolf guy.
Yes.
He's a wolf.
We've got to go
Get it?
suck
Proud.
around.
Proud.
Can you get it?
No, I get it. I don't think I like it though. I said yes.
But no, like a wolf. Do you
get it?
I
Get
don't
a
think
wolf.
it would be
Lang
because
Z
there's not much else
is.
for us to do but to go home as well. Hopefully the case will be over by then.
Yeah, everyone's just leaving. Why is nothing happening? So stupid.
This is so fucking. This is the equivalent of being like, so lunch.
You, Wolfman, and the secretary lady, hold it! Objection, pow!
Detective
Yeah.
Gumshoe, have you got the results of the handwriting analysis already? Did we really mess around for that long?
Yup, it's been several hours, and that note was definitely written by Mr. Cochin, sir.
Just as I thought. Good work, detective. They really just, like, couldn't figure out something to have us do while Gumshoe was investigating the handwriting, so they just, like, I don't know. This case is so, like, shoe-strung together.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, how long do you intend to hold us up for?
I'm sorry to have made you wait, but I believe that now everyone is finally here. I was just waiting for everyone to be conveniently gathered in this room together, so I could then make the plot progress. I'm so cool. Agent Shinya, I'd like to ask you something.
Artificially get kept from the pot.
Yes.
How exactly did you fail to see the Yatagarasu? When you were in the neighboring room to where Mr. Cochin was killed? I'd like you to explain
I'm wearing
that
sunglasses.
to us.
I
What?
have no peripheral vision.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. Can you Venmo me for that? I got you that food earlier. I sent a request, but you didn't respond. Anyway, what are you doing asking about
Me
her
too.
about something she didn't
Never
see? But no, seriously, just whenever you get the chance. Like, I see you're not even.
Agent Lang
your
hasn't.
phone? Can you
Agent
Venmo?
Lang hasn't touched the Babel investigation at all. He's been too busy getting.
Hey.
He's been too busy getting food
Oh
that I
my
didn't
God.
ask for. So I suppose
Hey,
I would need
Mr.
to
Edgeworth.
explain a few things to him first. The first one
I
being
got those 55 burgers for you. You need to Venmo.
not the.
Sorry, I Texas toast. Kilometers Edgeworth. I can't even begin to imagine what's going on in that head of yours.
Texas
Presumably
toast.
nothing.
Texas toast. You know, Lang,
Yeah,
maybe
shut
if
the
you
fuck
would
up.
Fuck up.
maybe if
You ever
you
look
know,
at someone
Lang,
and wonder
maybe if you had gotten me
head?
canes instead of
Rotating
55
Texas toast
burgers,
360.
I would Venmo you back. Just a thought.
You cheap fuck!
The only thing going on in my head besides my desire for canes is the pursuit of the truth.
Oh, it sounds like you have some sort of plan. Very well. I'd supervise you until the end. That was Texas toast in my mouth
She's
currently.
seriously
Also.
going to treat me as a subordinate for the rest of the day?
Indeed! You're not trying to pick a fight with my subordinate on some flimsy case, are you?
You're not trying to fight my sub, would you?
I'm not trying to pick a fight, and the evidence is hardly flimsy, as you will see.
We saw you from across the room. We like, I should have known
There's a real line to it.
that you and I are destined to fight it out.
Why must you be like
Very
this?
end.
It would appear that way.
Percus Alba is...
You're my rival, whether I want you to be or not. I guess you are.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll prove her innocence, so let's... Show me what you've got, Edgeworth. Do it! Make me proud!
With pleasure. For my opening arguments, I'll
tell me
discuss the
why I'm
Yatagarasu
human.
that appeared in Babel, and establish exactly who it was that Kay saw. Agent Nang! I assume you've been briefed on Kay's testimony.
What now?
Her...
You mean the sus person in a coat that she saw?
Yes, the Sussy Hawker. The person is one of the keys into solving this case. The person who pretended to be the Yatagarasu.
Pretended? What do you mean by that?
I'll get to that in a second, but first I want to review what this person Kay Saul did. Kay, if you could please explain what the person you were chasing did for us?
Hey, you got it!
Was that you, Jack?
No, that was Warren.
Did Warren go somewhere?
Kirky, you be sus.
I first spotted a suspicious person near the open air stage on the Beverly side.
You're doing so good, babe.
Thank you. I called out to the person, but as soon as I did, that person ran off. I thought it was rather suspicious, so I immediately gave chase.
Kay would not say the phrase gave chase. This is how Edgeworth would phrase
So I immediately ran after them.
Why is this
no.
playing right now?
Gave chase, but it sounds stupid.
What song is this?
He said, "Show me what you got."
Oh,
Oh.
for the sake of the argument, let's call this suspicious person the Yatagarasu. Now, tell us what happened when you chased
Why don't you
the
like really
Yatagarasu.
fit for some reason?
Right. Tell us what happened when you chased the Yatagarasu up to the 3rd floor.
And you. I chased the Yatagarasu all the way up to the 3rd floor of the Babylese embassy.
God damn it.
Yada 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 yada.
Yada 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 yada!
It was a pretty straight chase down the hallway until the sudden turn. The Yatagarasu disappeared around the corner, so I did my best to catch up.
Oh, tell me why I'm here and what's the reason?
When I turned the corner, I saw the Yatagarasu run into Mr. Coachin's office.
Oh, I'm so sorry for what I
Lauren, go,
Hang
go.
on, I'll stop and cover you.
Wow, thanks. That's so helpful.
Did not yes
Fine.
and that.
Kay, what did
Um,
what did that cane sauce do to your voice there for a second?
I choked on a piece of Texas toast. It was delightful every second of it. I loved.
The Texas toast fucked her voice.
I gave chase and ran into the room. And I choked on a piece of Texas toast while I did it. But when I entered the room, it was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. I felt something on the ground next to my foot, so I turned on the light. But then there was cane sauce everywhere.
Fucking music.
Cane sauce.
What about murder scene? It's just a fucking mess.
Who's there?
He's just a messy ear.
Bro says I can handle the Caniac combo. Bro after the sickness.
Bro, after having that.
Fingers in.
No, I'm hungry. I can handle it.
Yatagarasu had disappeared. With all the cane sauce.
When Kay entered the room, the person she was chasing was already gone. Why do you suppose that was, Agent Lang? No matter how much wind may blow against...
What do you mean? What do you suppose? Isn't it obvious? Show me what you've got it. The person who slipped out through the door behind the girl was under the cover of darkness.
Objection! Sorry, but I know for a fact that the person didn't escape through the door.
Oh? If this game's not gonna be exciting, we have to make
I
it.
know, right?
Oh, and how do you know that with such certainty?
That's easy. If the Yatagarasu had left through that door, they would have run right into this person. This is the person
I
the
don't
suspicious
fucking know.
person would have ran into. Oh wait,
Oh,
no,
Shinya, right?
no, because Shinya...
Stupid loser.
I think it's me. Because I came in right after Kay did. Yeah, I think it's me. Am I in the profile list? Hold on. Oh, stop walking! Think, Miles. There was someone right next to... Okay, yeah, it's Shinya. It's Shinya. That sentence made it very, very clear.
I'm so good at games.
See, I thought they were implying Shinya was already in there.
The answer is Shinya.
Yes, because
Well, by
let's
Shinya's
consider
own
what...
admission, he was looking for the Yatagarasu.
Yeah. Let's consider what would have happened if the Yatagarasu had used the door. When Kay screamed upon discovering the body, the Yatagarasu would have run right into Agent Shinya, who was in the next room over. Agent
Why are
Shinya...
his like sweat drops the same color as his skin? That's fucked up. He losing
Condition.
foundation?
Agent Shinya,
Yeah.
would you mind telling us if you saw the suspicious person in question?
No, I didn't see anyone.
You see? Therefore...
Except for that little girl covered in cane sauce.
Yes, exactly. The Yatagarasu could not have... The
This
Yatagarasu...
means that the creep slipped out before Shinya made it out the hall.
Objection! I doubt that, as there was another person in
Music's
that
done.
hallway.
We're
a
done.
certain detective. No,
on the-
that, what? No, play another Xenoblade 2
Music
song.
fade on my land. You lose.
Detective
Nope.
Gumshoe, where were you exactly at that time?
Well, me, sir? Well, when I heard Kay scream,
Gee.
There you go.
I ran toward Mr. Coach's office from the opposite direction of Agent Shinya, sir.
So, Agent Lang, can you explain how someone could have eluded both of them? Yes, now it's my turn.
Simple. They're simple. They're both idiots.
Gumshoe is, but Shinya isn't. Even you must concede that under these circumstances, the door was not a
I
viable
just kind
route.
of fit.
Because this is a
I don't
confrontation
concede
song.
anything. So he's like, I don't concede anything. In fact, maybe you were the Yatagarasu.
You think you did it? Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth. You nailed him with... That's it.
Yes,
Oh,
I
yeah,
nailed
Mr.
it.
Edgeworth, big me.
I've eliminated one of the possible escape routes
Congrats.
from that room. But this is far
Like a
from
fucking
over.
hammer.
The Song of Gigarazza still has at least another 3 minutes left. I need to nail down every possible escape route the Yatagarasu could have taken.
Come on, work,
I need to
baby,
nail
work.
Agent Lang again.
Come on and work,
I get
baby,
it.
work.
So that's what you're trying to show me.
Show me what
Hey,
you
Mr.
got,
Prosecutor.
you say. And I am.
Let me get this. Is what you're trying to say, right?
Grab water over your back.
Work, baby, work. Because the door was not a viable escape route, then there must have been another way out.
Yep, such good eyeliner.
Precisely.
Hey, Mr.
no.
Edgeworth, it's time to bust out with our revolving fireplace wall explanation, right?
Gumshoe, don't steal my thunder. Not quite yet. This is my scene.
Huh? But why? I thought this would be the perfect
The
time.
revolving wall
Buddy,
on
get
the
up. It's time
Babalese
to
side
stand now.
is known to only 4 people. And if we use this information unwisely, the truth may escape us in the end.
That's why we're saying it out loud, right?
Sorry to tell you, but Poleno already tweeted it. What's with all the whispering over there? Scared I'll figure out your tactics? Too bad Poleno on his Twitter said, "Wow, I found a revolving
Okay,
door in my
all
room."
right, let's-
Hashtag blessed. Hashtag Taylor Swift.
Let's continue where we left off.
Do not know why he said hashtag Taylor Swift. That smug,
I get it.
haughty attitude of yours. You really rubbed me the wrong way. You know that?
Yes,
should
the
be rubbing me
feeling
the
is
right way.
mutual.
Rub me into. Well, no matter what.
We
Well, no matter what, I figured you all out already anyway. We're not queuing Overwatch, I do DPS only. And everyone loves it. No one ever gets mad at me. The only other possible escape route is beside the door. Besides the door is the room's lone window. And since an eerie picture of said escape room exists, are you saying that this photo captures the moment of the Yatagarasu's escape?
I guess
No.
Detective Bad must have filled him in on this photo. I have to admit that at first I
Damn.
thought the window to be a possible escape route as well. However, I now know that to be impossible. It's like, Edgeworth figures all this shit out, but then he has to do like a cool Sherlock Holmes reveal for it, so it just leaves you, the player, like annoyed that your character is not
It's
explaining
like the
things.
worst. It's the worst elements of both Sherlock, the TV show, and like Sherlock Holmes in general, where it's
Mhm.
like he doesn't tell you, it doesn't give you enough, it doesn't tell you anything.
Part of the reason...
But then when it
I'm
comes
actually
time
gonna
to reveal-
go to bat for Conan Doyle here. It works perfectly in the books because they're
No.
from fucking Watson's perspective.
Mhm.
No,
so
no, what I'm
you're
about to
allowed
say-
not to
Yeah.
be.
No, what I'm about to say
unaware.
is
Every
like
other
like
adaptation.
the TV show Sherlock, it doesn't show you enough.
Mhm.
But then, like the books, they then explain everything once it is time to reveal it.
Mhm.
But the problem is that the mysteries are stupid, so it's just re-explaining the same things over
You
and
actually
over
had
and
a
over,
sister this whole
and
time, and
making
she's a dog.
and
I mean-
making no forward progress.
You can
I'm gonna
li-
make the argument. So much of Sherlock would work better if it was from Watson's perspective.
I mean,
Oh,
you,
That's
Yeah.
how. That's how
Well,
you
that's
make
the part of
Sherlock
the thing.
Holmes work.
That's why
Adaptations. they-
That's why
You
every
can
single
also-
adaptation usually makes from Sherlock, not Sherlock, from Watson's POV, or makes Sherlock or makes us have to see Sherlock's thought process.
Okay,
more-
you can
more,
also
like, correctly.
literally make this comparison to the Ace Attorney game that has Sherlock Holmes in it, where he's not the protagonist. You're basically playing from his Watson's perspective, and it works perfect. Whereas now
Yeah.
I'm playing as
So good.
Edgeworth. and
Sherlock
it's-
Holmes.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
This is like a Sherlock Holmes story, but Sherlock Holmes never shows up to explain to make it all fit into place.
waiting for Herlock, but he's been dead canonically for years because of old age. I'm not spoiling anything. People die. People
They
from the
do?
Ancient Vampire. Humans can't fly.
They fly now.
We liked your vibe.
They fly now. Of
They
course I.
They fly now.
Besides, I never said I thought that photo to be of the Yatagarasu's escape route.
Yeah, I suppose not. All right then. explain yourself. I got another 5 hours.
The shadow in
No.
this photo is not the Yatagarasu that Kay was chasing after. Oh my god. Let me explain
so
myself. You said to explain myself, and I said
This
one
is
line,
like-
and now
No.
you're interrupting me. I hate you.
What is this? What is this, a fucking Jubilee debate? Relevant.
Oh,
That girl
Listen,
pissed me
this-
off.
Dude, they would not, like, he would be like, well, it's not a simple yes or no question, but I can explain. She'd be like, you don't have an answer? You don't? He's like, no, I need to. He's like, no, shit. Like, it's like, holy fucking shit. You don't.
He'd try to give her an
debate-
answer, and she'd be like, "Well, you didn't answer the original question." It's
Oh,
because
God.
you wouldn't let him. You wouldn't
I'm
let
saying
him.
it's not as complex as yes or no, but I can give you an explanation that best illustrates my opinion. And she's like, not good enough. I win the debate. I am smart.
That is how Wang
Um,
debates.
Yeah. You didn't get a word in, and I did. So therefore, I have depicted
You're too-
myself as the Chad and you as the
you're
sword Jack.
too late, Edgeworth. I've depicted myself as the Chad.
I just said that. But there's only one language I really understand. These things.
Very well then. I will present to you evidence, which is not what you said, because we changed the line. Proof that the person Kay saw is not the same as the one in the photo.
No, this is good. Not doing so is better.
Okay, wait. Let me look at the photo. Photo taken after the 4th or 5th. Okay, the spotlights are on the stage at this moment. Photo taken after the first fire on the 4th and 5th floor. This was taken after the fire. And Kay saw the person during the fire. Is that the evidence? Hold on. The first fire occurred during the Jammin' Ninja show. Took until the end of the show to put it out. This one occurred on the 3rd floor. And Mr. Coach, I think it's the fires. I think it's the timeline of the fires. Let me explain to you precisely why the shadow in this photo is not the Yatagarasu Kay saw.
Interrupted. No.
Kay
You
spotted the
don't
Yatagarasu
get
heading for
explained.
the
You don't get
3rd
explained.
floor
No.
during the 2nd fire. She spotted him during the 2nd fire. However, the photo in question was taken just after the first fire. The first fire.
My neighbors. must
Yeah,
have
way to
so-
go! It's twice you bit him in the
Holy
butt.
shit.
Now you seem to like it a lot.
Okay, I think I won the debate. Well, we're not here. We're not done yet. You still have to explain what that shadow is. The ultimate life form, Maria. And how the Yatagarasu escaped. I don't suppose you can answer both. Okay? I'm giving you the chance to answer both.
Regarding
I will
the-
let you answer both.
Regarding the
You
photo,
answer both.
I admit that we don't understand what it means quite yet.
You don't understand our way.
However, the Yatagarasu's escape route.
Nope.
Now that I can answer.
What? Fuck. You can? Well, okay, go on, Mr. Prosecutor, enlighten me. I will not interrupt, I promise.
Even if I explain it, you'll try to find some flaw with what I have to say. You were busy heading up the Alabastian investigation, correct? In that case, I doubt you'd have much knowledge about the Babbly's side of the case. So wouldn't it be best if the lead on that side, Agent Shinya, explained in my stead? Tony, chopper.
That's what he says in response.
Okay.
I don't stick up for Chopper. How can I look her in those eyes? How can I look him in my eyes and call myself a Nakama?
The only good thing about this case being so bad is that we don't have to take it any more seriously than we did any of the rest of the cases.
Yes.
Yeah.
In investigations too, I will suddenly be a bitch about this and be like, stop.
Lang, it's all right. I can take care of him. Even though you really want to take care of him in like a different way that
I
I'm
think I see what Edgeworth is trying to do here, though. I think he's trying to get her to slip up and admit
I stopped paying
that she-
attention, so I don't.
See, I think I'm not sure if she. I think
Honestly.
I think he's trying to get her to admit that she knows about the gap through the fireplaces, and then be like, "How do you know about that?" We'll see.
Junior.
Maria,
You've shielded
Maria.
me a lot as my boss,
Pookie.
but it's time for me to prove my worth.
That smile. Uh-oh.
Don't smile like that, you fucking freak.
Got the smile of a serial killer. Are we sure she can do it?
Charlie,
Oh.
Charlie
In a
Kirk
scary way.
smile.
He's like, oh, all right. Oh, okay, never mind.
It's like she has too many teeth. Like she shouldn't.
Fine.
It's not
All right,
right.
Coleman, equal opportunity. Coleman, no. Coleman, pause. You have to skip. You skip mine. You have to skip this one.
Did I just
We don't
skip
get to read
yours?
it.
I
Next
didn't
time.
even- Okay.
You absolutely did. We're skip. All right, equal opportunity.
Now then, what is it you'd like to ask?
I'm
Let's
now
see.
doing line economy.
Why don't we start with your movements inside the Babalese embassy? Nice eyeliner.
Also, I won't be your third. I will not be your third.
During the first Babalese fire, I assisted in putting out the fire.
I thought that was it. I was like, holy shit.
That's all I have to say.
That's it.
During the second fire, I was searching for the Yatagarasu that had appeared in Babel. You see the little green dot? That's me, I think. While I was searching, I heard a scream coming from the next room over. Although I was in the next room, I was unable to catch a glimpse of the Yatagarasu. To be honest, I'm actually very skeptical that the girls Yatagarasu even exist. Don't fucking look at me like that.
I like that. Like
And that is all I have to say.
I feel like that's supposed to be like like a sexy evil smile, but it doesn't. It's not sexy. It just looks weird.
It's sexy, but like I don't like it.
Yeah.
But I'm not lying when I say I saw the suspicious person run into Mr. Cochin's office. Like I said earlier, I don't know how to lie. I have no intention of retracting my testimony.
Okay, they keep having Kay use words that are too big for her, like they're used to writing Edgeworth.
I don't want to do that.
Lauren, when you weren't here, she said she gave chase, which is not a phrase that she like. That's a phrase.
No, I
Edgeworth
was the one that said that.
Oh, okay. Just to confirm.
Yeah.
Oh, it was. I don't
Kirk
remember.
sounded
I don't remember.
Kirk sounded so
Kirk
uncanny.
swapped out.
Yeah, it was
Dude,
just
Kirk
really,
sounded
really
so
close.
uncanny. Get it.
Just to confirm, did you
I'm
have
really,
a
I'm
partner?
concerned for people who watch this later. No, I moved alone.
In that case, you have no one to corroborate your alibi. Is that correct? He's trying to mousetrap her for sure.
Mousetrap, I love that movie.
Mouse
Are you
trap.
calling her suspicious because she was in a room by herself? How pathetic. No one here has seen Mousetrap?
And it wasn't when Agent
I played the
Shinya.
game.
Wait, is it called Mouse Hunt? Fuck, it might be called Mouse Hunt.
I think it's Mouse Hunt.
And it wasn't when
Any Mouse Hunt fans in chat?
No.
It wasn't when Agent Shinya tried to arrest Kay on
Mouse
the-
Hunt is my
I don't even know what we're
favorite
fucking talking about. How about when you accused
It
Larry because
stars
he was the
Nathan
weapons
Lane.
owner?
Nathan Lane.
I'm trying to point out your hypocrisy, Lang, and you just keep talking about Mouse Hunt. Like, shut up.
Mouse Hunt! Like she says, Mouse Hunt is a movie from 1997 directed by Gore Verbinski.
Not that it's
Famous for his work on
unexpected that you
Pirates of the
get in such a
Caribbean.
situation.
What the fuck?
Gore Verbinski? He
And
directed
also
the Pirates of the
Rango?
Caribbean movies and also A Cure for Wellness, which I am the only person who has ever seen.
No.
Somebody
I
else has
haven't, but-
probably seen it, but I liked it, sort of.
How do you
I'm
feel
just
about
into
like
eels.
his work
Cure
on
for wellness.
The
Very
Ring?
good.
The American Ring?
Oh my god.
Yay.
Stop talking about this.
Fine, but
With a Ringu.
no. Crucifixion.
What, Ringu's not good?
No, just don't call it that.
Oh, interesting. Alright, never mind.
Although I suppose it's never a good idea to let mistakes go uncorrected.
I will make no excuse for what I did in that situation.
Then you should apologize right now for making KO3 the killer, pal.
Can everybody? Can you guys just like shut up and let me make the
Gore
point I was
Verbinski also
trying to make?
directed
What are you people
Rango
talking
from
about right
2011.
I'm sorry, Shinya. Apologize. Or else you won't be
Stop
on
talking
third.
about mouse hunts and let me Sherlock this shit.
I'm sorry.
We're well past mouse hunt now.
It's really okay.
We're talking about
I mean, I'm
Gore
not under suspicion
Verbinski's
anymore.
general
And you're really
filmography.
pretty. I mean, you're kind of scary when you smile, so if you don't smile, I'm okay with it.
You should smile more.
No, don't do that.
Smile less.
Right, Mr. Edgeworth? Frown more.
You got a serious
Well-
case of RBF.
I never doubted you, Kay. Not for 1 second.
And the same goes for me. I believe in Shinya.
Then let's put that to the test and see if she's really worthy of your trust.
This promises to be interesting.
Nothing personal, kid.
I like
I'd
that
like to see you
Is
try.
Porcus Alba still here?
He's just watching it.
He's just flat on the
No,
ground
he's
like a
gone.
dead rat.
I'm pretty sure he left.
Gumshoe
Red Rocket,
said,
Red Rocket.
Again.
during the first Babbly's fire, I assisted in putting out the fire. I hate that fire's in that sentence twice, but... So you helped with
Fire,
the fire
fire,
extinguishing
fire, fire.
effort.
I was in charge of the police on the Babbly's side, so I helped them with their work in fighting the fire.
Police doing the job of firemen. You really know how to work people.
He sure does. That's because she's one awesome woman who happens to know how to manage.
Say a lot of... you
Love
can-
me.
you
Please
can-
love me.
You're into men. I guess so. She's always bringing you a business card or a scroll at just the right time. And when you get really distracted hitting on men, she's like standing there just looking really upset. Prepare everything before I'm ordered to. That is the definition of a secretary.
The definition
know
of
if that's
insanity is trying the same thing multiple times and
You gotta
expecting
see more
different
tape.
results. The definition of insanity is trying the same thing multiple times and expecting different results. The definition of insanity.
Okay, Lang. Okay.
How do we stop this?
okay.
Yeah.
You could.
I'm
Why,
just more
why,
capable
why
than
don't
Misha
you?
Lang, doesn't she?
Yeah, I think so. Lang, why don't
Yeah.
Lang, why don't you go watch Mouse Hunt while we figure out what happened?
Woo! Mouse hunt.
At the
If you're a
very,
mouse hunt.
I'll give you
start
some Magic
uh,
Treehouse
laptop.
books to go.
Yay!
No kidding.
At the very least, she's certainly more capable than you, Detective.
Take it back. Take it back.
I feel like
I had a feeling you were going to say that.
I feel like Lang Z would probably read the Alex Rider.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, for sure.
He's
It's like
what-
those crime books that are just like a conservative wet dream.
He's watching Mouse Hunt, guys. Quiet. Please not that loud. Jesus.
Yeah, no. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Shinya, tell him what other things you're good at. I'm watching Mouse Hunt. Nathan Lane is such an underrated talent.
There are entirely too many characters
Okay.
talking for what is supposed to be a one-on-one confrontation between Edgeworth and Shinya. Like, why? All the other
To
characters.
be honest, if Nathan Lane got the kind of work on screen that he gets on stage, he'd be an Oscar winner by now. I truly believe this.
I agree.
Fire, fire, fire.
Fire,
Fire.
fire. I was searching for the Yatagarasu that appeared in Bell. I feel like,
Yatagarasu, fire.
actually very skeptical.
Fire. Scream fire. Yatagarasu.
You were unable
Yada,
to
yada,
catch
yada.
even a glimpse, despite being in the next room. Is that true?
I really hate to repeat myself.
Hmm.
Except for when I say fire.
I'm sorry for inconveniencing you. However, I simply wish to make sure that you are not misremembering something. We wouldn't want you to be accused of lying later on, would we?
Ah,
Warg!
Mouse Hunt.
So true.
I like that we've
The visual of Legsy like supposed to be helping Shinya right now, but it's just so fucking
He made like such a big show of being like,
distracted.
I'm her protector.
Mm.
I'll die for her. Anyways, I gotta go watch Mouse Hunt right now.
Well,
You gave him an out. He's exploded.
I know. Well,
Scared of confrontation, unlike some people.
He's like,
Agent
"Fuck,
Lang."
it's us in fucking Lethal Company in the corner watching Mouse Hunt instead of Shrek 2.
Agent
I'm
Lang,
just saying,
Yeah.
Mouse Hunt too.
Agent Lang, I'm talking with Agent Shinya right now. Can you turn the volume on your laptop down? I'd appreciate it if
put
you
the
wouldn't
iPad
interrupt
down?
us with superfluous comments.
Mouse Hunt.
He's
I
so
already-
wonderful.
Fucking kill. Agent Lang's fucking character degradation.
I know, we've
God,
just
fucking
diluted
toddler.
Agent Lang because the game has degraded his character so much that it's like I might as well just leave it.
We're just doing it a comedic way.
Yeah.
What the game has done, but
You know.
in a completely played straight way
Yeah.
with Agent Lang.
I cannot turn my eyes from the truth, not even to watch Mouse Hunt, directed by Gore Verbinski and starring Nathan Lane. Truth be told, it's also one of my favorite
Lang,
movies.
I'm
I'm just
alright.
trying to stay
You
focused.
should watch A Cure for Wellness instead.
Nope.
It's not
Mouse
good.
Hunt.
As for you, I think you should be focusing your doubts on that girl rather than me. The girl in Mouse Hunt, presumably.
And
I
why
don't
is
know if
that?
there is a girl in Mouse Hunt, TBH. It's kind of just the two brothers and the mouse.
Okay. I'm gonna look at. So obviously Shinya was the one pretending to be the Yatagarasu. Anyone with a brain has figured that out. But what evidence? I need to go through the evidence and actually see. Good one. The fireplace. Interesting. It's got the map on the bottom screen here. So the map of the fireplace shows. Okay. I'm trying to.
That's obviously like the evidence you need. Yeah, but it's like what do you present
Yeah.
and where?
I don't know if I need to. I'm just gonna keep pressing these in case it
Just
unlocks
remember-
like the super statement. By the second fire, you mean the one that consumed the 3rd floor of Babel, correct?
Yes. That was when the suspicious person was spotted in Babel. Then you were after the same person in the long coat that I was after. There was no proof that the suspicious person was really the Yatagarasu.
It does look like she has too many teeth. That's weird.
Yeah, because no one was able to get a good look at the person's face.
It looks like she
You
when
say
she
too many. I say not enough.
it's when she
Okay,
smiles like
Callisto,
that.
you fan?
By the way, how was your team's investigation?
In order to extinguish the fire, water was pumped into the 3rd floor via the windows to extinguish the fire. Fire. So the majority of the investigators conducted their searches on the other floors that weren't on fire.
Maybe they did, but there was one person who was wandering around lost on the 3rd floor.
When the fire was pretty much out, I moved to investigate the 3rd floor, not on fire.
And you did that all alone?
Yes, I was on fire.
Okay. So you were in the room next to Mr. Cochin's office.
I told you I was earlier, as I was examining the neighborhood. I heard that girl's shrill scream. She should get her lungs checked out. It's concerning. Upon hearing her, I immediately ran towards Mr. Cochin's office.
Wherein you proceeded to arrest her, as I recall.
Yes, I did. I enjoy arresting little girls.
But she was totally innocent, pal. I thought we had already cleared that up.
I like that the order in
Doesn't
which
change the fact that I arrested her.
the order in which I pressed these unintentionally made it so Lang was interrupting at first and then actually just stopped interrupting. That's funny.
And I thought I had
Locked in
already
OCD.
apologized for my behavior. Now the tenacious detective would be so kind as to be quiet. Damn. Put them teeth away, bitch.
Don't be tenacious like
I
Tom.
have to agree. Right now is not the time to be tenacious like Tom. We've got to be
Submissive
resilient,
like Tom.
like Jerry.
Submissive like Jerry.
Submissive.
Dog like Spike. Like nephew.
Lang,
Dog like
Lang
submissive.
starts yelling the rest of the phrase.
Submissive.
That was absolutely
Now he's
Lang
watching
finishing
Tom
the
and
phrase
Jerry.
over there. What I do take issue with is the
like-
fact that...
Jerry sucks. The only mouse I like is the mouse from Mouse.
Strong like Lang
damn
Z. But what I
Be
do...
tenacious like Ernest. Resilient like Lars. Dog like April. Hungry like Alexander. Sexy mouse.
Are these the names of the characters from Mouse Hunt?
Yes, yes. Yes, it is.
What I do take issue with is the fact that you didn't see the Yatagarasu, Agent Shinya.
The prosecutors of this country are all so strange. Did you not see that I was wearing sunglasses as of 30 seconds ago? I can't see shit.
Well, that's not true. I was unable to catch a glimpse of the Yatagarasu. I guess I'll just press the last one just to see what it has. Are you throwing Kay's words into doubt again?
Yes.
I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back.
Well, she does claim to be the Yatagarasu, right? And she did try to chase down the Yatagarasu, despite being just an average citizen.
Drinking game where every time they say Yatagarasu in this fucking game, you have to drink. Actually,
Yada,
she
yada,
came here
yada,
with the
yada.
goal of capturing the fake Yatagarasu.
That's right, which is why I was never lying about anything related to the Yatagarasu. It's like character assassination. And I suppose you have proof of that somewhere? Not quite, but even without any, I have people who believe in me, and that's enough. Get wrecked, bitch. I see. I'll get wrecked.
Kay's
I guess.
testimony is without flaw, but as for yours, well, let's just say that I find your testimony to be highly sus. You're sus! Sus imposter among us.
Her face is exactly how I feel.
There seems to be a very large flaw in your testimony.
Oh, then why don't you show her using what we found out with Little Thief?
Heh,
With Little
I
Chef?
will, in due time. The escape route of the Yatagarasu that Kay was in pursuit of. If it turns out that it really does lead right to Agent Shinya, then what is it that she's keeping from us right now? During the first Babylese fire... Okay, which fire was setting the... Okay. Which fire was the one that affected the room where the body is? And was it the second one? 2 fires broke out in Babel today. Fire occurred on the 4th and 5th floors. Okay, Cochin's office. Yeah, the second fire. Got it. During the first fire, I assisted in putting out the fire. I feel like that's such a non-statement. Searching for the Yatagarasu that appeared in Babel. But why would she be searching for the Yatagarasu in the rooms that were actively on fire? Is that...
They weren't on fire.
Also, wait. Did the Gladiator appear in Babel by that point?
I don't. It's so hard to fucking remember the timeline of events in this case because everything is split apart by hours of bullshit.
I didn't maybe do the timeline of the fires.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Even you can't talk your way. Okay, this is not. I knew it.
Indeed.
I'm wrong, aren't I? Yep. Yeah. Yada yada yada.
Warg!
During the second fire, I was searching for the Yatagarasu that appeared in Babel. None of these are like detailed enough statements to be like obvious. I was in the next room. While I was searching, I heard a scream coming from the next room over. Was the fire? When did the fire stop? I'm so unclear about the fire shit. Pick? Okay, I don't know what that shit is. Ambassador Polano's testimony spilled Babbly's ink onto back wall while burning files in fireplace. Left ash. Okay. Hold on. Let me look at the other. Let me check this because this got updated. Alabast, Prima Duck statue, 5th floor, ambassador's office. Manny Cochin wrote that. Okay, great. I don't know how that helps at all.
Prima do statue. Prima do statue.
Fucking samurai dogs. Why are these still in here? They'll be useful in like.
Yummy samurai dog.
They'll probably be useful next stream when we talk to Larry about the Iron Infant or some shit. You know, like the next like Larry.
Because we know this stream is gonna end the second Larry shows up.
Right.
Surprise you all
Okay.
later.
To be real. See, okay, this part of the case, because we're in one of the actually like normal, almost good parts of the case, you know, where there's like actual like we're confronting like a character that actually matters about the actual case. Is it still like awkwardly written and like overly long? Yeah, but it at least like this is at least not irrelevant nonsense. Like most
It's a
of the
double chunk chocolate cookie.
Let me look at this again. Opium paper, ink, notes on Cochin's body. Single stat, the body wasn't badly burnt by the fire. Okay. Okay, I have no idea what that is. There's so much evidence. This case is so long. There's so much evidence that is just like, well, I don't know what to do with this. Guess this will be useful in 8 hours. I feel like it is something to do with the fire, but I don't know where to present it. Maybe... She said, while I was searching, I heard a scream coming from the next room over. Maybe... The thing I'm thinking is, like, maybe she couldn't have heard the scream because there were fires, but that doesn't quite make sense. No. What the hell? I'll just continue. Okay.
If only there was some sort of guide that would show us the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fine.
Mouse hunt.
Lang, pull up the guide for this game on that computer, will you please? I know you have to pause mouse hunt. It's so sad. Knowing the second fire, I was searching for the houses that had appeared devil. I was searching, I heard a scream coming from the next room over.
Wait, so she was searching for the Yatagarasu when the next fire started, but...
During the second fire, she was searching for the Yatagarasu.
Was the second fire in Babel or in Yatagarasu, or in fucking Alabast?
I believe...
Fires were in
both of the fires were in Babel. They were both in Babel. The difference is what floor they were on. It's very confusing because, like, okay, so the second fire was on the 3rd floor, and Mr. Cochin's office is down there. But the only reason his office was down there is because his normal office is on, like, the 4th or 5th floors, but they were doing construction on it.
Big Brother's here. Go to the 4th statement. Go to the 4th statement and present revolving fireplace wall.
Wait,
There you go.
but they keep telling us to not bother presenting that.
No, I think
care?
he was waiting to use it against Shinya. I don't understand how revolving fireplace wall contradicts this statement at all.
Because you would have seen them enter the revolving door.
Oh, like seeing the Yatagarasu enter through, I guess. Being in the room next to Mr. Kochin's office is the problem with your testimony. This game, when it spends an hour encouraging you to overthink, and then the solution is actually very simple.
Well, it's extra because they've spent. There's been 3 different points in this cross-examination where someone has been like, "Are you going to present the revolving door evidence?"
Yeah.
And Edgeworth has said, "Not yet," which convinces you, okay, that's going to be something you present like at the very end.
But there was no
statement that she's already made.
There was no reason he couldn't have just said half an hour ago, "Oh, you were in the room right next to where Kay was."
There was no reason to murder him.
There's no reason that he couldn't have just said half an hour ago, "Why didn't you see the person coming out of the fireplace when you were in the room next door?" Like,
Literally, he's just doing this.
Mouse hunt. Mouse
Agent
hunt.
Lang, do you recall the secret we discovered about the Alabastian office fireplace?
No.
Mouse hunt.
You really
He's gone
don't.
back to
You're
watching
not
Mouse
paying
Hunt.
attention anymore, are you?
Mouse hunt.
Well, Alabast isn't the only country with secret connecting fireplaces.
Mouse hunt?
The fireplace in Mr. Kochin's office holds the exact same secret.
Mouse hunt?
The Yatagarasu didn't escape through the door to the room or the window. The escape route was through the revolving fireplace wall. There's no reason I couldn't have shared this information 15, 20 minutes ago. But, okay, here we go. Now, do you see?
She just took a bullet.
If the Yatagarasu had escaped into the next room, then the thief would have run straight into Agent Shinya. Meaning that this is information that I actually, no joke, figured out last stream. And I think anyone playing this game would have also figured out that information. Like, they told us they told us so long ago, when we were in that room, they told us that Shinya was in the other room. But then it's just like waiting and stalling until Edgeworth finds the perfect moment to reveal the connection he's come up with.
And the perfect moment is just literally any moment.
Yeah. It's impossible for her to have
Any
missed the
moment with
Yatagarasu.
Shinya.
Yeah.
Mouse hunt.
What is
This is
the meaning
weird.
of mouse on kilometers?
Well, would you care to explain,
Are you
Agent
watching
Shinya,
Mouse Hunt too?
how you managed to Yeah, Franziska's been watching it with him. That's why she hasn't talked in the last 20 minutes. Would you explain, Agent
That's a
Shinya,
fuck.
how you managed to completely miss the fleeing Yatagarasu? Or shall I? Shinya? There better not be mouse hunt underneath those bangs. Your claim that you were in the next room was a lie all along, wasn't it? The truth is, you were the one Kay saw in the coat. Pretending to be the Yatagarasu, and you were the one she chased after. I understand him waiting until Shinya showed up to point this out, but why there didn't even need to be a testimony for him to present this on. He could have just, like, said it. As you tried to lose her,
It could have literally just been like, it could have literally just been when you were like, but I'm afraid, Agent Lang, that there is no way that Shinya could not have seen the killer.
Mm-hmm. As you tried to
And
lose her...
he could be like...
Yeah. As you tried to lose her, you ran into Mr. Kochin's office and headed for the fireplace. Then you shed your coat in the next room, leaving it there to emerge as Agent Shinya. What did I just... Oh, I just pressed the wrong button. Not the pause emulator button.
Shinya!
Oh no.
Shinya! After that, you came back around
Load
to place
case 3.
Kay under arrest. No, it's just the N key pauses the emulator and it's right above space, so... Does that sound about right? If not, then speak now or forever hold your peace. Guess you're holding then.
How dare you make Kay look like the bad guy when you're the suspicious one, pal?
Is she
I'm
turning
moving to this side.
legs on this side now?
Damn,
Turning into you.
this bitch crazy. Shinya? Mouse hunt?
E.
Oh my god!
What?
Oh no! Every character that I play is breaking out into laughter.
Okay. I'm
I can't take it anymore.
I'm gonna reveal the theory / prediction that I've had for a while now. Shinya is Callisto U. If I'm right in 5 minutes,
Yeah.
you can all congratulate me. That laugh.
What? Wait, what? I'm sorry, did you not just see her laugh? It's the same fucking thing. That's not.
I said that to you like 2 streams ago, though. When you had Lauren.
You only
play
said that because I gave Lauren the role. Cause...
That is true. That is true.
I remember this irritating laugh.
This hot laugh.
Can
Irritating
show
laugh.
how much fly.
I cannot.
It can't be, but it has to be.
I'll be honest though, I thought that if I was
Ew.
right, this reveal was gonna happen way later than now. So
It'd be way more earned than you contradicted. You literally did one
I
contradiction.
literally
Brag
contradicted
about it.
one thing. Yeah.
It's like, alright, that's it. Guess
Like-
it's over.
Shinya, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Like they padded out this segment to make it feel like it was more than one contradiction, but it was literally just catching her in one contradiction.
You'll never crack me, Edgeworth. Single confrontation. I fucking cracked.
It's over.
I'm sorry, it was so funny and I couldn't help but laugh.
Funny, you say? Funny ha-ha or funny weird? Or funny suspicious?
Yes, that you would accuse me of being the Yatagarasu. Shut the fuck up. The prosecutors of this country really are all so very strange. Do you think you can get away with this by simply laughing it off? They didn't work last time. I mean, it kind of worked last time.
Kinda.
You think I'm thinking things too lightly? I think not. It's that prosecutor who is.
Laugh again.
Laugh again, I dare you.
Look, everything you said earlier is nothing more than mere speculation.
Lang sighs and he pauses his mouse hunt and he's like, I think I might need to pause my movie.
You didn't pause it
Uh-huh.
when I presented the
Yatagarasu
contradiction?
said to the fire.
You only just paused it now?
No, the movie finally hit like a lull. I stopped
Okay,
looking for the mouse
alright.
for a second. I can pause it.
Do you have any proof to back up your claim?
We can watch
That
it
there's a
together
mouse in
later.
his embassy? If you don't, then you haven't proven a thing regarding Yatagarasu's escape route.
The tone of voice you're taking with me now has certainly changed.
That's because it's been a while since I've had this much fun. I think I'll let loose, and then we can have a real battle of wits.
Lang's
I'll
like,
take off my
sorry,
wig.
I don't know what the fuck is happening.
For an agent of Interpol to show me the true power of her mind, this is a great honor.
You two are acting really familiar.
Bro's really flirting. Don't underestimate me. I'm not some foolish broad, you know.
This broad.
I know, and that is
foolish
why
broad,
I won't
you
hold
know.
anything back either, as I answer your question.
My question?
Here is your proof that the revolving fireplace wall in Babel was used recently. It's the ink, right? Or
Yeah.
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 I just want
Oh wait.
to drink.
No. It's Polano's testimony, because that's what specifically mentions the ink being spilled onto the wall.
Or the actual fireplace where it has the
Yeah,
ink on
yeah.
it.
Really, there's multiple options there, but
Yeah,
I
I
get
see.
but I get the feeling the game would have only let you present one.
I think we fucked up.
We might have fucked up, chat.
No, according to Ambassador Paleno's testimony,
No, there's not a health bar. We're fine.
he said that he was
No
burning
health
some
bar.
documents in the fireplace with Mr. Cochin. See, I didn't
Oh,
mess
no.
up. I didn't mess it up. The ashes of
Oh.
what they
just got
burned
King
were
Crimson.
left
We
in the
just got King Crimson.
fireplace, so they should have been there. However, when we went to investigate the room, the ashes weren't there.
Why is that a problem? Maybe someone cleaned them up.
Humph. Unfortunately for you, Ambassador Paleno said that he forgot to. And so, the question remains, why were the ashes missing? The answer is simple. When the Yatagarasu went through the fireplace wall, the ashes were pushed into the next room by the wall as well. The movement of the ashes that were in Mr. Cochin's office is my proof. Her laughing face with that hair, so she literally looks like a Muppet, dude. And just what is so funny?
Ash is proof. Are you even allowed to submit such flaky evidence to court?
Ah, yes,
It's more like
flaky
dusty
because
evidence,
it's
am I
Ash.
right?
I get it. I get it.
You still wish to fight us? Of course. Why wouldn't I?
Ah,
I
I
love
really
fighting.
thought I could end this confrontation with one presentation. I should have known. There's going to be a part 2 of her testimony pretty soon.
Even though her entire argument.
Even
is
though her
literally
entire
just,
argument got
Oh,
blown
oh.
up. Yeah. Let's hear your counter argument. However flimsy it may be.
My counter argument, huh? This really is just like being in court.
But not as
Well-
good.
To me, we're simply continuing from where we left off all those years ago.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Lang's just like, what the fuck?
What is happening?
It doesn't matter.
What are you talking about?
It doesn't matter if we're at
Chad,
a
is
crime
this-
scene or in court. Let's finish this here and now.
I suppose. I've had a lot of fun today, but I grow weary of this game of cat and mouse hunt.
Mouseman!
Mouse Hunt mentioned.
Oh my god, Shinya, I knew you weren't evil. You mentioned Mouse Hunt.
Let's make this the last testimony and wrap up this absurd case once and for all.
You think this
Please,
case is about
God.
to be over? We still have the whole Quirkus Alba part.
We barely even talked to Quirkus.
In my eyes, all you've proved is that the rotating fireplace was used.
Wu-Tang.
But you can't really call that proof that the Yatagarasu used the fireplace, now can you? Fireplace? Fire? So then who was it that used the rotating wall? Show me your answer with real evidence. Provide work on the sheet. Remember, we've already finished our very thorough investigation.
This game is actually the
So
definition.
thorough you didn't even notice. So thorough you didn't even notice a fucking rotating fireplace.
Lauren, what you just said about show your work on the sheet, this game is the definition of a
Uh-huh.
teacher being like, you have to show your work on the sheet, but there's no actual work to be shown on the sheet. Like, it's just so you just write a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
It's
You want me to write 2 + 2 6 times?
also
We found
not
not a
only
single
that,
suspicious
it's
thing in
not-
Mr. Cochin's office.
it's not only that, it's you have to show your work, and you for questions that don't require showing work, and you have to show your work the teacher's way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And every time you don't show the work the teacher's way, the game goes, no, go back and try again.
Yeah.
You don't graduate high school. And here you have it, my counter argument.
Ah! That's very impressive. No, it's not. That's not very impressive. You just said a bunch of shit. You have seen through the fact that I have yet to gather that one piece of evidence. I don't know.
What is it, Gay? I've heard a peep out of you in a while now.
These are just the conversations that happen every time Edgeworth confronts someone for half an hour and there's 6 other characters in the background. They're just like whispering like this to each other. I haven't heard out of you for a while. Like,
What do you think of the stage show that's
What do you want to
happening
make it
right
for
now?
lunch?
I'm just thinking like canes or something. You know, it's been a bit
Yeah, I really want canes.
with all the cane sauce on the ground here, just making me.
Yeah, all this blood just makes me think of delicious canes.
Didn't you guys already have canes?
Combo.
I'm Larry, and I'm here now.
Oh,
Shut the fuck up. But there's so much cane sauce.
Hey, pull yourself together. You are the true heir to the Yatagarasu
cane
name, are you not? If you want to steal the truth, then you must never take your eyes off it. Wake up, get out there! This chase you're running to catch the truth, you must see it through to the very end.
Mr. Edgeworth, never fucking sing again. You're right, though. I will see this through to the end.
I'm gonna refill my water real quick, and then we can do that.
Big man started drinking water.
Wow, drinking water, being hydrated? Damn.
L.
What a case, huh?
Yeah.
I can't believe
Good thing it's almost over, guys. Good
Yeah.
thing it's so. I promise you, it's so close. It's
we're about
so
to
close.
corner her. It's going to be a nice ending to Kay's character arc. I'm sure it's over soon.
Yeah, of course.
Probably like
Yeah.
an hour left. Probably, yeah, right?
Nothing's
Yeah,
gonna happen,
but
right?
said part what? Part what?
Quarkus?
What do you mean part
Quarkus
2?
Alba?
Part 2 of 7.
So, you go get her for me, Mr. Edgeworth.
Ha! With pleasure.
Looks like a lack of evidence has left you wide open, doesn't it?
Shinya, I'm on your side again. But it's sensitive.
What the fuck, man?
It is
Because I said mouse for once.
Come on.
Yeah, I believe
You are being-
I left my
Being
laptop
alive.
charger over here.
Please. Show me you're someone I can trust. I don't have many friends my age. You're the only person who regularly plays on the Minecraft server.
I can only rely on you and Mouse Son.
Don't worry, this will be the deciding match. You'll see.
Okay, because I don't want to kick you out of my D&D game, but because the party needs a cleric. The only cleric
But no one else.
No one else like
I'm
you.
truly sorry, Agent Lang, but your D&D game is about to go on hiatus. Very well then, Agent Shinya. Shall we begin?
Dungeons and Mouse Hunts.
God damn it.
I'm ready whenever you are.
I like that the whole mouse hunt thing only started because I said I was mouse trapping Shinya at one point. And then you brought up the movie.
You.
The biggest laugh I've ever gotten in any of these games was just when he gave a normal line and I said, Mouse Hunt, and you all fucking lost it for some reason.
I think what helped was that the lines after that by Edgeworth was like, "Okay, Lang, be quiet now."
Well, no,
Stop
yeah.
saying silly
The
things."
reason the mouse hunt thing is funny is because it's just playing into how the game has already ruined Lang as a character.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
We are
Lane's-
turning him into a god.
Lang's
He is being turned in before our very eyes into a goddamn Minecraft child.
Yeah, it's like Lang's dialogue is literally so pointless
iPad
that you can just
generation.
replace most of it with mouse hunt, and it's like nothing changes.
No, or like the no.
Yeah.
I'll be right back real quick.
All you pieces of the routine purpose was used, but you can't really call that proof that the Yatagarasu used the fireplace. So you want proof
literally
that the
nowhere else
Yatagarasu
they
was the
can-
one who used the fireplace? I already disproved that all the other exits were possible, but you want proof that this
That's
one is
right.
possible
We
too?
Well,
literally
you
just
have any?
proved that the only. We just proved that the only exit was the fireplace.
I know, right?
Can you prove that it wasn't the Yatagarasu who used the fireplace? I don't need to prove a thing to you.
And we don't need to prove a thing to you.
Objection?
That's
Yes,
this-
you do. What do
that's-
you mean?
That's this entire game, though, whereas Lang's like, I don't need to prove anything, and Edgeworth's like, well, I don't either, but I can, so let's go. Like, this...
We're not in court.
Yeah. Okay, if you could please not steal my line.
Shut the fuck up, Edward. Stayed on time then.
Well, don't fret and leave her to me. All you have to do,
Alright, I'm back.
well, don't fret. Leave her to me. All you have to do is sit back and watch. This is a weirdly, I feel like there needs another comma there.
You may have to see. You may seem to have some wiggle room, but without the evidence, it's meaningless.
Who was
Debate
it that
me.
used the
Cold hard
rotating
facts.
wall? Show me your answer with real evidence. I feel like this is, I literally just need to prove who it was that used the rotating wall. And this is the statement to present on. 'Cause
Present.
it's rare that in their testimonies they have a statement that where they literally say, show me your answer with evidence. Like, usually that's
Well,
something
you have
they
to
say
understand
between
this.
testimonies.
For some reason, Ace Attorney Investigation 1 is for babies.
Mhm.
So
who was it that used the rotating wall? Where's the proof though that she used the rotating wall? I mean, besides everything that we've already presented, I'm curious about this wire. Like,
that's probably going to be important in the next case, or like the next part of the case.
the next part of the case, part of the Rose Garden pool.
Misuse perfume.
Or maybe it's important now. Go to the 5th statement and present the wire.
What?
The 5th stick. You already finished.
What an interesting suggestion.
Found none.
I wonder.
This is
Where-
this is actually
Oh,
my
wow.
bad. This is actually my bad because I skipped past the 5th statement when Lauren was reading it the first time. And I
It's
remember
almost like you shouldn't do that.
and I remember thinking, "Oops, I didn't mean to skip past that. I doubt it was important."
It wasn't one of my lines. Probably didn't matter.
Well, okay, it seemed like a sort of filler closer thing she was adding on at the end of the sentence, which it was, but it just so happened that was also where the evidence needed to be. While you say
Rule of thumb: if it's a testimony, don't skip
Yeah, I know.
anything.
I didn't mean
I mean,
to. I remember thinking, oopsies. While you say that you and your agent have finished your thorough investigation, are you absolutely certain that you didn't overlook anything?
Well, aren't we full of ourselves standing there insulting Interpol agents?
I want Lang just to slowly back up and then like slide over and then cram on Edward's side.
Again.
You better not be insinuating that my men are incompetent, Mr. Prosecutor.
No.
You can insinuate that about my women.
I'd
though.
never do that.
Yeah.
However, it doesn't change the fact that they did overlook something. I'd like for you to take a look at this length of wire.
Lang
And what exactly is this supposed to mean?
starts sweating nervously.
Mouse hunt.
I'll
What is
tell
that?
you what we found. Were you gonna actually? I'm assuming now that when you say mouse hunt, that's replacing the dialogue. I'll tell you what. We found this in the Babbly's
Yeah,
embassy
lagging
not
Goldman,
long
whatever
ago.
you say.
Uh-oh.
I love getting every third word from you.
We
We
found
found
it.
it. Oh no.
Oh, yeah. We found it wound up inside the grandfather clock in Mr. Cochin's office.
You found that? Does it seem to Mr. Cochin's murder? Murder?
Murder?
It's been 7 weeks and they're still trying to make you forget about the assassination attempt on Cochin. Don't let the media cover it up. Fight!
My mom was watching Fox News earlier, and they were literally saying that exact thing. It's depressing.
Listen, I don't want to on a stream publicly give a conspiracy theory, so I won't. But I
This wire wasn't all we
We'll
found.
get back to you after
We
stream.
found one other very
Ask me when we're not
important
streaming.
Yeah.
There's more.
In Mr. Cochin's office, there were signs that someone had burned counterfeit bills there.
Ah! What's in there?
Mouse hunt!
Hi, yawing.
Warg!
Mouse bats.
That evidence was something you found out through that girl's machine, right?
Oh boy.
Little chef.
It's time
So
for
what if it was?
it's time for them to invalidate something that she found based on the machine.
That's what I thought. Little chef isn't very good at his job, is he? Maybe not everyone can cook.
Listen,
What?
it's
I
not
love
that
it.
anyone can.
They're like,
Come from
we need
anywhere.
concrete proof.
My favorite movie about a rodent. All right, I know a lot about it.
Room.
Okay, the
But
funny thing about
unfortunately
this
for you, a recreation made by a machine is hardly concrete proof.
the funny thing about
It's
this
like gravel proof.
is that in case 3, when we used Little Thief to recreate the haunted house, Lang and Shinya had no issues with that being evidence used.
Good old case 3. We should go back there. Load that save real
Yeah, nice memories, you know.
Among the ashes you found in the
all,
room,
like-
did you happen to find any counterfeit bills?
No.
quick. Shinji, crank that soldier boy.
You see, so there was nothing in that office. Nothing you can call evidence, anyway.
I'm sorry, but I seem to have given you the wrong
Malcolm?
impression.
How so?
I don't recall
I know
saying-
you heard the rumors.
I don't recall saying that I was presenting evidence of any sort. But rather, I was pointing out that your investigation was incomplete. And that this throws doubt
By saying
onto
they
the-
missed evidence. What the fuck are you on about,
This
bro?
throws doubt on the purity of your investigation into the Yatagarasu.
You still suspect me, I see.
We're not in court.
Yeah,
It doesn't
this
have
has
to be
been
concrete
suspicious as
proof.
hell.
It just has to be things to suspect you with.
Alright then, I ask that you point out what part of my investigation is incomplete.
All of it?
The other Interpol agents worked under the command of Agent Shinya. And is it not possible that the reason the person K was chasing chose the 3rd floor was because that person knew there would be no other agents on that floor? Furthermore, we've come to see that Agent Shinya was only pretending to be investigating the Yatagarasu to the point of arresting K. In that case, there is one location that no one has yet to inspect.
The other room?
The other room that we literally didn't even know was part of the case?
Yeah, wait a minute. The location Agent Shinya is...
That's our ship name. That's our ship name.
Shut up, Lang. The location Agent Shinya
Okay.
is, of course, the room you claimed to have examined. I believe the room next to Mr. Cochin's office warrants a thorough inspection, one which we're going to have to painstakingly do later in this case.
Even if you do that, I doubt you'll find anything of use to you there.
I will be
I've
the
already
one
tampered
to
with all the
decide
evidence.
that. Detective Gumshoe,
Oh yes, sir. I'm on it. I'll be right back after I check out the room next to the office.
After these messages.
Just like stall for another like 20
yeah, I
minutes.
know, right?
What the fuck do you think they? Wait, what the fuck do you think they talked about during it? Oh, wait,
So you like samurai dogs? Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, do you really think that Miss Shinya's the Yatagarasu?
Yes.
No, I'm stalling. I don't know who it is.
If my logic is sound,
No, I don't know what
believe
I'm
she
doing.
is.
Dude, what if you present like I actually have evidence that makes it to where it can't be her? I'm cooked, Kay. I'm simply cooked.
I'm fucked.
I'm so.
Then I'm not gonna
I'm-
let her get away with ruining the name of the Yatagarasu.
Oh, okay. I'm
Rudy,
cooked.
Can
I'm
you
so
prove she's
cooked.
the Yatagarasu is the question.
If Detective Gumshoe can find what I'm hoping he will find, then I should be able to. If not, I'm cooked.
Jacket. And just what you're hoping he'll find? A coat?
Let's just say this. I had Detective Gumshoe do a little experiment for me earlier. A completely
coat covered in
useless
soot?
experiment.
An experiment as if that detective has the brains for high science.
It wasn't that mentally taxing.
Your team wastes so much time, Mr. Prosecutor. Unlike me, he goes back to his phone. Nathan Lane, you so funny.
It wasn't that mentally taxing. I had him use the same escape route as the Yatagarasu.
And what did you find out by doing that?
Jack shit.
First, that it's possible for a person to fit through
You
the
really are
revolving
the
wall
most devious
door.
bastard in New York City.
City. Second, that by
New
going
York
through there, his coat was covered in ash and Babily's ink. You see, player of the game, that was the point of that segment from an hour and a half ago.
I was not being an asshole. Who cares that his coat is covered in? It's not worth that much anyways.
Ah, but is
Bro's
it
wearing
really,
rag
Don't
from
be
H&M.
letting me with your $30 haircut.
but is it really worth so little?
Yeah.
I believe that it's actually quite a meaningful result, the value of which I'm about to prove.
I want to whip you. What are you talking about?
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, I found some things you really need to see, sir.
I paused
It's a coat.
my mouse on to be
Covered in
here. He
ash.
has
So what are these things you found?
Oh, some makeup, coat, pair of shoes, cane,
Mouse bites.
mouse.
You found a coat?
You know what's good is it sounds like
Yeah.
it sounds like Gumshoe found enough stuff that I don't need to go investigate it myself. Please, please,
there's a
game,
fireplace.
don't make me go to that location.
I'm
Yeah, that
amazing.
is where maybe
Ashen.
one person I was chasing was wearing.
Whole
He's
window.
so awesome. All
There's
right,
a window? That's crazy.
I'm gonna go
There's
to
a
the
door
bathroom.
too?
If Lang talks, just say mouse. Just say mouse.
Okay. The possibility does
Alright.
exist. Agent Shinya, were these pieces of evidence not in that room when you examined it?
Unfortunately for you, those aren't suspicious items of any sort. They all belong to me. They were getting in the way, so I stored them in that room.
Me when I perjured myself.
Aw.
Thank you for bringing them to me. It saved me a trip. May I have them back now?
These items that the detective brought back are incredibly significant. I request that we be allowed to
If
examine
by
them.
significant you mean expensive, yes. They're my personal belongings, so you have no right to touch them without my permission.
Objection! I wish to examine them for the sake of the
Ma'am,
investigation.
You are at the. You are literally at the scene of the crime.
If
You or sus?
If you wish to deny us access to these items, Agent Nang, let's hear your opinion on this. Mouse hunt.
Mouse hunt.
I'm
Mouse
taking that
hunt.
as a
Mouse
yes.
hunt.
Mouse hunt.
Mouse hunt.
Mouse hunt.
Mouse
Mouse
hunt.
hunt.
And you're the
Mouse
mouse,
hunt?
Shinya.
I guess so, Mouse hunt. All right, go
Stay
ahead and
away.
examine whatever you'd like. After all, I have nothing to hide.
Good. Now let us begin. The code, obviously. Edgeworth and Francisco literally explained this right before he showed up. Let's examine the codes.
Oh, the
Oh,
coat.
yes, sir.
Me when I'm in an over-explaining things challenge and my opponent is Ace Attorney Investigations Case 5.
Is Ace Attorney Investigations.
It appears you managed to stain your coat rather badly. Agent Shinya. I see you're sweating.
Oh.
It came that way.
The Yatagarasu that Kay saw was wearing a coat. And I'm beginning to wonder if you know what it means!
What it means?
No, you have it wrong. I bought it that way. That soot probably got on my coat when I was helping the police put out the fire.
And what about
It's
this
really
dark
trendy right now.
substance around the hem of your coat?
Oh, I didn't realize that the hem was that dirty. I should take it to the dry cleaners. I'm sure it's just some water mixed with soot from when I was helping them with the fire, like a hero with like a fireman style hero. I don't think so. You think you can get away with such a transparent lie?
Yeah.
Yeah, pal, don't lie to us. This is the same pattern of dirt that got on my coat when I went through the fireplace.
Oh shit. Your words ring hollow in the absence of evidence, you know. Bitch, this is the evidence.
I'm back. I didn't miss any laughs, did I?
You
No.
okay?
Pretty bit.
There was a few mouse
Shinya was like, you can't investigate my. Shinya was like, you can't investigate my clothes because I don't want you to, haha. And Edgeworth was like, Lang, can she investigate your clothes? And he just said mouse hunt a bunch, and
he said mouse hunt like 8 times.
and then
We're like, let me present to you the evidence. What could you? What I will not accept this unless you can prove there is evidence.
right.
Oh, Kirk, you're going to love Alba.
Yeah, Alba's gonna.
So unless you can prove that, okay.
The evidence that I am proving.
Sorry, I thought
is the
you
evidence.
read it already.
I was waiting for the mouse hunt to stop.
But also,
How?
The mouse hunt never stops. It's on an infinite loop.
You did a great
I'll be right
job,
back, okay,
Detective Gumshoe. Bye, Detective
Oh wait,
Gumshoe.
never mind. Oh, me, sir? I was just about to go get Kania combo.
This coat, this is exactly the piece of evidence I was searching for. Here, I'll reward you with some money for a Caniac combo. Make sure you get me some lemonade.
Oh,
God,
hell.
he didn't have it for himself.
Oh, thanks, pal. I'll go munch on it real quick.
I had
And
been
ignore my next line that I probably have.
I had been hoping to find the coat that the person K saw was wearing, and thanks to you, we proved that going through the fireplace would sully a coat. All that remains.
You don't quite. Okay.
He said to ignore the line. All that remains is for us to show
Oh.
what the dark substance on the coat hem is.
I was like, you're becoming worse and worse at this. I'm like, Edward's not speaking.
And you think you can do that?
Edward isn't speaking.
Of course I can.
It's called Edward Investigations. He should be the only one that's you.
This is the dark
When Edgeworth
substance.
is not on screen and speaking only, everyone should be
Everyone should
asking, what
asking,
will Edgeworth say next?
Where's Edward?
Babbley's Inc.
You mean the thing that as we've presented as evidence like
I
5
know,
fucking
we presented
times?
the ink so many goddamn times. Yes! This is what will prove that the coat went through the fireplace. According to Ambassador Polano, he burned some files in the fireplace this
Wow.
morning. It's like Polano's testimony and the ink, I almost feel like could have just been one piece of evidence. Like, we only ever present his testimony in relation to the ink and vice versa.
You told us about that already, so I don't really see a point in mentioning it again.
Yes,
Stop.
I know I presented
Please.
this evidence already, but my point is that he spilled some ink onto the wall. Ink that is now on your coat. If the dark substance on this coat turns out to be Babbly's ink, it would prove that you and this coat went through the revolving fireplace wall.
Fuck!
Don't lose those hair transplants, Yatagarasu, but we're not finished yet.
It's a wig, you stupid bitch.
Ah,
Give
so
no
it
way
is
to
a
anyone
wig.
about this Babbley's Inc. on the coat. Ugh.
Oh, but I do. And I intend to show that it is ink in a few seconds. How? You ask that I'm
How?
going to cut you off on? Well, since you don't seem to know, allow me to show you. This is how I will prove. Wear the coat. Burn the
Burn
coat.
the coat, because it's
Because
really...
the flames, yeah. We can find out whether that is Babbly's ink or not by lighting it on fire. Mouse hunt. I see here. I don't know what.
Now, you know.
Mouse hunt?
Wait, okay, fuck, okay. Tell me out.
No.
If you could please cut a section of the dark stained area for me, I'd appreciate it. Because I will show you here and now what the dark substance is.
Alright, pal, I'm back. Got my food.
Sorry to do this, but I'm gonna have to cut off a bit of your coat.
Oh, sorry. Gotta text from Amber. Go ahead, I wasn't planning on wearing it anymore.
Read it.
anyways.
Read it for the chat. Prove it.
She was telling me about the bag policy
Present
for
your
the
evidence.
concert we're going to.
Now then, if someone could loan me a lighter or something.
Oh, I've got some matches. I always carry them with me so I can light smoke bombs.
I'm going to ignore that
I
reason.
shouldn't admit that.
If I could please have one, okay, we can get this experiment underway. Lighty, lighty,
Randy
flamey,
Cunningham,
flamey.
9th grade ninja.
It's the same color as the flames which crystal oil produces. Which means...
Babyliss ink is a product of witch crystal oil, and when lit, the ink produces a green flame. This has been explained 5 or 6 times by the game at this point. I believe the time has come to clip the Yatagarasu's other wing.
Miss Shina, you're the fake Yatagarasu. The one who killed my father. Wait, when did we decide that?
What?
Well, Callisto Yu killed her father, right?
Well, I feel like that's a separate thing.
I guess. I don't know. It's about time you came clean, Agent Shinya. Or should I say, Callisto Yu?
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, one question. Who the fuck is that? Not serious, are you?
Do I look like the joking type to you?
Haha. Yes. Callisto Yu. I've never heard that name before in my life. That manner of speaking and that attitude. You haven't changed a bit in 7 years. Darling.
Oh, you would have just answered that killed Mr. Faraday and tried to find me for it.
Are you actually eating paint?
No, I'm not eating canes. I'm eating like some other food that my parents got for me.
Damn it.
Nice. Oh, really? And you have proof? You insist that I am this Callisto Yu woman, but you can't prove it. If you have no proof, then I'm afraid you won't be able to lay a single finger on me.
The Raven is a
Objection.
very
I can lay
unique
several
bird.
fingers on you.
Edworth, what? The Raven is a very unique bird. One that flies by the darkness of night. However,
Very cool,
the light
Edward.
of dawn has arrived, and it will
Edward.
reveal your true ugly form to the world. Oh my god, dude.
What the fuck? Batman? So something like
I think-
Sephiroth?
I think-
nice one, Edgeworth, pal.
I think every case has at least one line that he says like this, that it's just like your only reaction is just like, bro, just talk like a normal person.
Sure, buddy.
What?
Okay, man. Enough poetry. I want to see some evidence. Debate me. Do you really have something that can prove that she is Callisto Yu?
I do. It's something that the second Yatagarasu has preserved for us these last 7 years. The one piece of evidence related to the other case. Okay, it's the perfume.
Bathwater. Her bathwater.
It's the yes.
Yeah. Present her bathwater.
This perfume.
I'm thirsty.
This will prove you to be Callisto Yu.
It
Perfume.
will.
What you read the line wrong.
Kay has preserved
Clarissa's
it
bath.
perfectly for
Yeah.
us. Surely you remember this. This belonged to Mrs.
Kay.
Yu just before she disappeared 7 years ago. Naturally, this means that a few of her fingerprints are on here as well.
That's how water works. What the fuck?
Yeah, wait. Do
This
fingerprints
is that
stay
bottle
for
of perfume
7
you smelled,
years?
which I have
for
preserved
that?
ever since.
No.
I've
Yeah,
been
and on-
handling it with
yeah.
gloves.
On
for some
bathwater,
reason.
no less.
I've been smudging the
Okay,
fingerprints
okay.
the last 7 years by hand.
I'm putting my own fingerprints and other people's fingerprints, and then mine and yours.
Mhm.
I heard from my father, Bern Faraday.
Don't mind if I do. They set her on fire.
If stored in the right conditions, a fingerprint can be preserved for decades. Thankfully, it hasn't been decades, which means that your fingerprints are still on here. Every last one.
I'm
Each and every.
She's burned her fingertips off in the last
I'm
10 years.
impressed.
Especially your toes.
We can clear everything up if we were to compare the prints on this to your own. Now come, Agent Shinya. Come! Will you submit yourself to a fingerprint
No,
test? Logic!
Take a bath and let it. Take a bath and let us compare the water. I'm thirsty. I just want a drink.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Lauren, give us your best evil laugh.
Shit.
Let me close my door because my dog opened it. Give me a second. Give me a
Oh my
second.
god, she's still
This
going.
is so. No!
No.
Do it quick, do it quick.
That good? No.
Yeah, that's good.
Good enough.
It looks
Yeah,
like
that was
you
good, yeah.
zoomed right through me yet again. My regular laugh is already witch-like.
Mm.
You're sending the biggest chill down my spine, Edgeworth.
Why is it playing like da-dee-da-dee-da, silly happy, hey Larry, let's go get some samurai dogs music right now.
Happy,
Like,
happy.
That's so weird because I guess
Happy,
it's 'cause
happy,
the case
happy,
is probably case is probably almost over.
Callisto.
Yeah, it's almost over, right?
This was a cool conclusion, right? I like how
Oh,
it
you
wrapped up.
showed face at last.
I
It
was,
ties the
better
fourth and
with
fifth case together.
I was gonna say, if the case ended here, the problem with it would be that there wasn't enough build-up on this antagonist. It would be like, wow, we spent most of the case talking
was
about
just a bunch of
Larry, and
bullshit.
then she shows up at the end. Yeah.
This feeling of thrill, it's even greater than that time 7 years ago.
She really wanted Francisco to whip her there.
Yeah.
Shinya, you're white?
I really enjoyed our days together. Yes, I am white.
What
You're an
the hell?
insanely strong, nice, kind-hearted idiot of a man.
He is an idiot.
Himbo.
That's the problem with Lang as a rival, is that he's actually kind of an idiot.
He's
like,
stupid as fuck.
Like,
He is just stupid. Like he isn't
Yeah.
like
The Kitsune guide you.
he isn't like smart, but like in a roundabout way. Like he's
just
actually
stupid.
stupid.
He's just kind of dumb.
Actually, just kind of.
And I guess
You were a spy all along?
I sort of get it in the sense of they were trying, I think they were trying to make him like the poster child for like a stupid, like barrel forward, act first, think later cop, but it doesn't. They didn't do a good enough job of like making that consistent.
Also,
Second
we already
game, my
have
beloved. Second game,
Also,
my
we
beloved.
already have Gumshoe.
Yeah.
A mole sent
Yeah.
by the smuggling ring I've been chasing after. Someone who's been feeding them intel on Interpol all this time.
Very good. Maybe you're not as big of an idiot as I thought. Just a big puppy boy. Callisto Yu, the woman who killed my father 7 years ago.
Jesus Christ, that's so clunky.
Kay's serious
She was
face.
in the Amazon. She was in the Amazon
My mother was
researching
researching spiders in the Amazon.
right before she died.
Right.
Before she died.
You're her, aren't you? The
No.
fake Yatagarasu.
I have to find the spider women. The spider women are going to kill me.
That's right. Callisto Yu, that's just one of my many names.
Corcus almost
right,
shows
that's
up and he
me,
says,
Callisto
I have
Yu,
to
the
find
fake
the
Yatagarasu."
spider women. I have to find the spider women. They're gonna kill me.
Oathkeepers assemble. We gotta find them spider women.
But even that is just a facade.
I'm an old man. I have very normal thoughts on Sydney Sweeney. I'm Corcus Alba.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am the great thief Yatagarasu. Should we continue?
Callisto,
Probably?
you.
Oh, no?
This time you won't escape, for this is the end of the road for you. You can say that the mouse
Why do
has
these
been
people
hunted. Get it, Dane?
Hey,
Did you like
nice.
that one, Dane?
Mouse
Yeah,
has
I get
been
it.
trapped.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked
Now
it.
come along
Yeah,
quietly.
come here. He daps him up.
You
What
know,
if she just
you're the
went,
one
meep,
who left
meep?
the strongest impression on me. Okay, Faraday.
What the fuck?
And had you not used the Yatagarasu's gadgets, I would have never known who you were.
Wait, hold on.
Even though you left such a strong impression on
Yeah,
me.
wait. She
So
left.
much for the strong
Are
impression.
you telling me that the 8-year-old girl left the strongest impression on you in that whole? What the fuck?
Not the 19-year-old prosecutor, the 13-year-old prosecutor, or the funny
You are.
detective who ate pussy and
Being a
raped.
thorn in my side, just like your father always was.
Kate,
Man.
don't.
Hey,
The little
kill her.
punchy animation.
I'll never forgive you for what you did to my father.
They could have.
Hey, bring me her foreskin.
I feel like they didn't want to animate Edgeworth holding her back, so instead she's standing there 6 feet away from Shinya, punching the air while Edgeworth points. It's so stupid.
Lang, what are you looking at? Lang, what are you looking at?
Away.
Why is Lang's face
looking at
bowing?
Mouse Hunt.
And Mouse is only.
The camera
Really
Mouse
the camera pans over, there's a giant projector playing Mouse.
So it's like, she's like, you're a wonderful man, Lang, but you're kind of an idiot. And he's like, I am not an idiot. And it like super cuts to his brain, and it just shows footage of Mouse Hunt instead of like a brain.
How dare you insinuate I'm a wonderful man?
Mr. Faraday too.
What was that
because
you
of
said?
Laughable honesty.
Mouse Hunt.
Oh shit.
Kate! Why didn't I just grab her and hold her back? Okay.
Go right now, pal. Oh.
You despicable.
The
None of us carry guns for
Yeah,
such a reason.
the only Ace Attorney character who carries a gun. Callisto you.
Doesn't
Let go of me, you
Gumshoe have a
filthy.
gun?
Apparently not.
Gumshoe.
Bad didn't have one either. So in the last case at the end, she also pulled a gun, and nobody had one then either.
You're telling
Same
me
girl,
they had
only person in this universe with a gun. You think I'm a
telling me-
fake, don't you?
Mouse Hunt.
Well, unfortunately,
Lang,
I
do
feel I'm the
something!
real Yatagarasu.
I know, Wayne
Yeah,
totally.
He doesn't even look shocked. He's like, oh, what's wrong with that?
Gumshoe, Lang, and Francisco look so bored.
I know, I'm like, well, it's like, Lang could totally tackle her from
They're
there.
all three
but he's
watching
just-
Mouse Hunt.
he's just watching Mouse Hunt.
Gumshoe's eating his like, like Kenya Connor's like, oh, no, go him, Edgeworth. Go,
Francis
I
was like-
love it, bro.
Miles, I hate to tell you, it's pretty good. Like, Nathan Lane's comedic timing is, like, not bad.
Guys, Kay's being
That's
held at
impossible.
gunpoint.
The
Why
one
are you
thing
watching
is
the
Steve.
movie?
Mouse Hunt. All three of these characters at once, on 3 say Mouse Hunt, right? 1, 2, 3.
Mouse.
Mouse Hunt.
It's spreading.
Mouse hunt.
Can you edit it to her? Can you edit it to her? Oh wait, future Coleman. Whenever you have Edgeworth to say, "What are you guys doing?" Can you have just all then cut to all of us
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
Mouse?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
cut
yeah.
out the directing.
Yeah.
So it just runs. As, what are you three doing?
Mouse hunt.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that.
That'll be really funny in a year. That'll be really funny in a year when it's released.
Let's go.
Okay.
I said the line like 10 minutes ago. Hey, Edgeworth.
You know, I thought I
Yes?
had heard you saying the line, but I wasn't sure if it
yeah.
was actually you saying the line or you saying something about mouse hunts because everybody else was talking.
Hey,
Yatagarasu
Roy.
has 3 legs. Do you know what that is? One of them's a gun.
Why it has 3 legs? What? What?
Yatagarasu is always.
Oh my god, I remember this stupid ass conversation in
You're a
last case
three-man
because I made a
user.
joke that it was a penis.
You will
I
always
remember
be
this one.
one step ahead.
Yada.
First,
Just left a strong impression on
the
me.
Yatagarasu always knows the exact location of the target object. Second, the Yatagarasu always knows exactly how to disarm the security system.
Third, Mouse Hunt.
No, it can't be.
Did you finally figure it out? Did you finally know the real identity of the Yatagarasu?
The
After
real
we
identity
told you
of the
3 times?
Yatagarasu is neither person.
Neither.
The real identity of the Yatagarasu is neither Burn Faraday nor Callisto U. But by the same token, they
It's
are also
me!
Yada. They are also both the real
Hey,
Yatagarasu.
pal, I'm the
yeah.
Oh
Yatagarasu.
no. How very perceptive of you. No way!
The single person
Thanks,
I'm
known,
like-
the real Yatagarasu.
the single person known as the Great Thief Yatagarasu never existed.
Mr. Edgeworth! I refuse to believe this. It makes me so
boring you?
The Yatagarasu.
I'm just so sleepy.
The Yatagarasu is known to have 3 special skills. Skill number 1. I really
Let's
thought they were.
flashback again.
I really thought they were about to show bad saying it again. The Yatagarasu always.
I mean,
knows-
they pretty much
Yeah,
are.
they pretty much are. The Yatagarasu always knows the exact location of the
They could have
target
just had the flashback
Whoa.
play here.
Like right now, yeah. This. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This game, in terms of repeating information and re-showing flashbacks, has One Piece pacing. One Piece anime pacing. And a lawyer would have the opportunity to learn the layout of client corporations. Skill number 2. The
so
Yatagarasu
you're
always
saying
knows...
this is the dress roast.
Yeah. The Yatagarasu always knows exactly how to disarm the security system. And a good prosecutor would be well versed in the ways of a criminal. This is a big stretch, to be honest, but it is kind of a cool reveal. Skill number 3.
That one was a
Skill
massive
number
stretch,
3.
yeah.
The Yatagarasu
Sure,
doesn't...
buddy.
This isn't Edgeworth.
The Oh. You're right, it is a question mark.
I'll just do it.
He wants to
The
talk the most, so I just let him fucking say it, I guess.
Yatagarasu doesn't leave a single shred of evidence behind. Ever.
I think you're actually.
Number 15.
Yeah,
Oh
Kirk-
shit, okay, it is
Oh, I don't
actually
know how
him in the
actually
room
apt
for
that
real
was.
this time.
I didn't. I didn't want to say. I didn't want to say Kirk read it to give it away, but
Mhm. Detective
The
Bat!
second person with a gun.
This time
The
he
third
actually
person
does
in the
have a
entire
gun!
Ace Attorney universe with a gun.
No, because
You could
last
actually use a gun.
time
you're
Callista...
blocking the TV screen. Wait, shut up.
Wait, have you been watching? Wait, have you been watching? Is that Mouse Bites the whole time?
No, it's Mouse Hunt.
It was only natural for the Yatagarasu to never leave evidence behind.
Hello, Jay.
Because
Hello, I
the
have
lead
no
detective
idea what's
on the
going on,
case
so I'll stay quiet.
hid it all away.
Now Sunt is happening.
You're the third member of the Yatagarasu?
You.
Him?
I've been looking for you for a long time. 7 long years. But I've finally got
She was like, me?
No,
Word on
fuck
you, pal.
Long time no see, Mr. Batty.
what happened. Oh,
With your batty friend? What
With a
happened to
batty
us?
friend?
We used to be such a great team.
you and I have very different memories.
We were such a great team. Why did you kill my father 7 years ago? That doesn't seem like teamwork.
Just some mild clarification. This is a court case?
No.
No.
Oh,
I
okay,
indeed.
never mind. Yeah.
Don't
Okay.
ask us to explain.
They're just
It
like,
will take hours.
Darling, play Indeed. Hit the Indeed button, please.
The 1997.
Indeed. Oh,
Mouse
okay.
Hunt.
It was nothing personal, really. He was just another person I had to kill.
Indeed!
A little late
How
on
can you
that.
say that? I grow weary of this, and it's about time for everything to come to an end. I'm gonna shoot this little girl.
The amount of characters who are just idle right now.
I
is
know,
so
right?
fucking Funny.
Like Shinya pulls
Pulling out
the
the
gun
taser
on
right
Kay,
in
and
the
3 of them
Lang
just
is still
stand there.
wondering.
There's
Not a
still
thought
one.
behind those
Lang
eyes.
is locked in right now. He's locked in right
Lang,
now.
Francisca,
samurai
and
behind
Gumshoe just
the
stand
screen.
there watching Mouse Hunt in this entire scene.
And this
Stop!
time, I won't miss.
He's really good, right, guys?
You.
This is why
What
Bat
about me?
K.
U K W J.
Lelouch! It's over, Shinya. Now I have a gun.
Lang, you finally
Mouse Hunt
stopped.
finished.
Did the
Mouse Hunt is
movie
over.
end?
What
Did
did
the
I
movie
say?
end? Is that what?
The mouse has been humped.
The movie's over.
Your leg.
Time for me to lock the fuck in.
why didn't he do this 15 minutes ago? It's because the movie was playing. There's no other reason.
He's watching Mouse Fight.
The funniest thing about this
watching
bit
Mouse Hunt.
is that there's
Idiot.
the most hilarious thing about this bit is there's literally no other reason for him to not have done this 15 minutes ago. Like, in universe.
He was watching videos on his iPad.
Yeah.
Agent Lang!
Scrolling.
Thank God the movie finally
We had
ended.
time to watch Mouse Hunt. God, I wish that were me.
You idiot.
What
were
you do?
thinking, jumping in front of my gun like that?
He got shot.
He stopped
I mean,
watching the movie, noticed what was
What
happening,
are you
and decided
risking
to-
your life for?
He walked into my knife 10 times energy.
I'm sorry, Detective Bad, but no matter what sort of past she may have had,
she's still pretty bad.
she's still so fucking hot. Guys, I need her. I need her so bad, bro. Put me down like a dog.
Lang Z says, "Oh,
He says, please, please.
Lang Z says, and it's the gif of the cartoon wolf pulling the thing and going.
Lang Z says, guys, I'm dropping character right now. I need her so bad, bro. Please. No, she can fix me, bro. I need her to fix
No.
me.
You're not dropping character. You're not dropping character. Every time you were saying that in Case 4, it was actually Lang saying it from off-screen.
Lang
Oh, yeah,
on
Lang's like a
screen.
janitor or something in Case 4. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Or even if she is a spy, it doesn't change the fact that Misa called Jar Jar Binks. She is my subordinate. And as long as she is, I can't allow any harm to come to her. The only thing that's gonna... Nope. You all knew exactly what I just...
You really
did.
are
Like,
an idiot. You know
I
that?
veered away from a wall there. I was about to crash into a wall. I Tokyo drifted away from jail.
Oh my god.
That's fine with me. You should know by now, this is just how I am. Hey, fellow mouse hunt enjoyer. They're like best friends now because they've.
Yes.
Yes, my fellow mouse hunt lover. I want you to conduct a full body search. Conduct a cavity search. Nope, Shinya might have another weapon on her.
I'm surprised
Gladly.
he didn't. I'm surprised he didn't
All
conduct
right.
the full body search.
Detective Gumshoe, your assistance, please.
Oh my god, all the mouse hunt enjoyers are locked in together.
They,
Mouse
No,
Hunt
it's over. That's why.
It's
the
because Mouse
movie
Hunt
ended and they all started.
Edward's
They
like, when
all
the fuck-
re-entered the scene. That's so fucking funny.
Edgeworth's like, when the hell did the three of you become so coordinated?
You guys just.
Well,
Mr.
pal,
Edgeworth,
if you watch
we-
Mouse Hunt, maybe you'd learn a thing or two.
You guys
Mr.
really.
Edgeworth, he puts his hand on his shoulder. No, Mr. Edgeworth, he puts his hand on his shoulder. We watched a hell of a movie.
Some of us learned how to hunt a mouse.
This case sucks.
What the hell is this, sir? It looks like more
What
evidence
is
in this long
this?
case that we're doing through.
But the case is almost over, right?
This is a great find, detective.
Hang on. I have the perfect response.
Oh, thanks, sir. I learned a bit or two about hunting from this movie I saw recently.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
sir.
Recently, it's been like 30 seconds ago.
I watched a movie called Good Will Hunting because I
Let's-
thought it was a sequel to Mouse.
Let's try character.
They're an odd
Let's
time
They were
thing.
hunting to be friends with the mouse, right?
With this
Good
hand.
Will Hunting if it wasn't mid Mouse.
I believe this blade actually belongs with the handle that was on the murder weapon.
The hunt for Mouse October.
Hey, they fit together perfectly.
This blade must have been taken from the crime scene when the knife handles were switched.
Thomas Vinterberg's.
I'm gonna go return this Babylonese knife now.
Alright, I trust that you'll make sure that it is returned to Ambassador Plano. Babbly's knife handle given to
Was
Detective.
conveniently not going to be shown on screen.
I believe this makes it perfectly clear who did it, Callisto you. For the only time the handles could have been switched is just after Mr. Cochin's murder. Which means that
I'm
you
the-
must be
I'm the
Mr.
Joker.
Cochin's killer.
Girl Joker.
You killed Mr. Cochin with the Alabastian knife. Switched the handles.
Just like that.
And then took the original
Hard.
blade of the Babalese knife with you. Later, you allowed yourself to be spotted by Kay near the open-air stage. You used the fireplace to lose her, and then you went back to accuse her of the murder. You used her, and then you loosed her. Does that about sum it up?
You craft an engaging tale, Mr. Edgeworth, but there are two problems with it.
The fuck do you mean? You already held
Yeah,
Kay at
yeah.
gunpoint. This confrontation is
She's
over.
gonna reveal
Go to jail.
that
Go to jail.
Cochin was already fucking dead.
Oh my God.
Honestly, let her talk, guys.
Oh no.
What's the worst that can happen?
Problem.
That's
With
so
much
crazy. You're
respect.
really respectful of her.
We're almost near the end of the case. Just let her cook.
Yeah,
What do you
maybe
think
she's
my real
maybe she's
reason-
fucking innocent, guys. I do a little thing called believing people. All right.
Oh no.
I believe women, you know?
Wait, was Kirk
I believe
right?
women.
Was Kirk right?
Why do you think my real reason was in allowing her to chase after me? Oh my god, she admitted.
He approaches.
I'm one step closer.
How am I supposed to pronounce this? It was also I could capture Kay Faraday.
Come to me,
Two
my oath
steps ahead.
keepers.
What?
Always 2 steps ahead.
Quirkus Alba's.
They don't
fucking
tell
Mikado
you that.
avocado.
When I saw you using that device at Gatewater Land, I knew right away that you were Byrne Faraday's daughter.
I had my
Cave
suspicions when you
three
introduced yourself as
mentions.
Kay Faraday.
I'm obsessed with knowing your
And when you
background.
announced yourself as the great thief Yatagarasu, I got even more suspicious.
It was a little
But
like,
what really sealed it for me was when you said, "I'm here to clear the name of my father, Byrne Faraday." And
But
prove
even
who
then,
the
I
real
was-
Yatagarasu is.
I wasn't certain. But finally, when you used Little Thief,
That's how I found out that you were on the trail of the Atagarasu.
did everyone get a lobotomy since the third?
Including
Phoenix Wright
me.
game?
Including me.
So that's why you tried to pin Mr. Coach's murder on me.
Me?
Ah, wrong voice. So that's why you tried to pin Mr. Coach's murder on me. Yes, I knew you would show up at this embassy tonight. You just love the Steel Samurai. So I thought to use you, but pinning a murder on you wasn't my only goal.
Could you imagine if Larry
So,
and
fun
Oldback
fact-
walked in here right now?
For those who haven't seen it, the fourth season of Community had like an entirely different writing team, and then so when the new team came, the old team came back for season 5 onward. They referred to season 4 as like the gas leak year, and just blamed everything on like a bad gas leak that made everyone act out of character. That's kind of what this game's like.
This is the gas
Yeah.
leak game.
Why-
Yeah.
Why is Edgeworth stupid? Like at the end of the game, Edgeworth's like, "Oh fuck," and he looks at like there's like a gas leak in his office. He's like, "Wonder if that." Oh.
Phoenix is right.
That's
Phoenix-
strange. I wonder if it affected me.
Phoenix
in
is
any way.
like, "Miles, none of what you said makes any sense."
Fuck did I
Oh,
beat you in
fuck, I
chess?
should have Oh fuck! I should have patched up that gas leak.
Edgeworth, are you good? I got a lobotomy.
I already said this line. If you want to keep going. You had another? Yes. Haha, yes.
Indeed.
I had planned to search you and find the planted and take back the device that rightfully belongs to me, the true Yatagarasu. You were going to take Little Thief away from me? That's fucked up. 7 years ago, it was thanks to that device that Faraday was able to infiltrate this place.
How, as far as I've seen, the only thing that device does is create funny holograms. Like, I don't...
It just projects that it should.
Cool
But he stole
hologram.
more than he should have. I had a tough time recovering that precious key.
Then the person who stole the Yatagarasu's key was Mr. Faraday.
You. That incident 7 years ago. What was the catalyst behind?
In the eyes of the smuggling ring, the Yatagarasu was becoming a bit of a problem. It wasn't an especially pleasant assignment. Do, do, do.
Why? Why did you become a member of the Yatagarasu?
Artoon killed my
Why?
brother.
Then there is no why. It's how. What? I was destined to betray everyone from the very beginning.
What? From the beginning. What is
So
that
hot.
supposed to mean?
The person I take order from hasn't changed. Even now, to this
Y'all
day.
don't understand.
Play the Corcus
I
music
cannot-
right now.
One of you,
So
listen,
right, I do not understand at all.
one of you secretly knows exactly what I'm talking about. All right, that's all I'll say about that.
You know, you're talking about Callisto U / Agent Shinya.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Once I realized they were the same character, I'm like, okay, yeah, I see the vision. I see the vision. Does this mean that the leader of the smuggling ring wasn't Mr. Kochan? Then the real ringleader is still out there pulling the strings.
Hey guys, don't mind me. I'm just going to the bathroom. Doo-doo.
Leave him.
This
Like a
is
drum beat now.
okay. So, Great Ace Attorney had the overarching arc with the grand, like, mastermind of everything. This case is like if they had the
That
final
wasn't
case.
built up to at all.
No. It's like if the last case of the first Great Ace Attorney just had a whole nother half tacked on at the end where you then go after the mastermind.
Also, if you didn't know there was a mastermind until the very end.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh wait, we're supposed to have a mastermind.
Oh, shit.
Are you done asking what you need to know? Because if so, we should probably get going. Are you gonna tell me everything you did tonight? Oh, and you're gonna tell me everything you did tonight. Do you understand, Shinya?
I guess I should tell you then that I was the one who set the Babalese embassy on fire.
Yeah, I gathered as much.
Yeah.
And why did you do that?
We all have lobotomies, and even we figured that shit out.
It was supposed to destroy all evidence of the counterfeit bills, but I didn't even need to do that.
That was what the smuggling ring was trying to do. But then, why did you start the two fires? It was always burning. Sorry, okay, whatever.
Sorry, but I can't tell you anything about
I
the
was
ring.
laughing.
No, thank you.
It's your job to complete your investigation, after all.
But
I've had my
Mouse
fun.
Hunt,
Now it's your turn to enjoy the ride.
The mouse has already been hunted. The movie is over.
Wait!
Mouse Hunt.
I mean,
very
yeah.
good movie.
it's great. I love Mouse Hunt. I was watching it to prepare
Yes.
for the debate. They're eating the mice.
Oh, no!
They could have
No.
killed them.
When I fell to the floor earlier, these fell at my feet. Sticks,
Wait a minute.
presumably.
Sticks. You
What
know who
about-
else had sticks? Bern Faraday. Are you his daughter? What?
What about them?
Ugh.
They're such pretty hair sticks that I thought, well, that I should return them to you. Those are weapons, you dumb
Yeah,
bitch.
what? What the
Bern
fuck are you
Faraday
talking-
loved hair
You can have
sticks.
them. They're of no
Tony used
use to me
eat
anymore.
cheeseburgers.
My hair is too short to use hair sticks.
I'm back.
If you don't want them, you can always just throw them away.
Nah, I think
This
I'll give
wig
them
is
to
too
Ed-
short for that shit.
Nah, I
Look at
think I'll give 'em
Viggs.
to
Is
no, I'll
it?
give him. I think I'll just give him to Edgeworth, and then he'll have to add them to his evidence.
Yeah.
What
No,
the fuck
I
are
wanna
the
keep
samurai dogs for?
There's gonna be another. The worst part is, okay, we just had this big, pretty cool, weirdly awkwardly written, but pretty cool, like, kill reveal segment. There's gonna be another Larry segment after this. How did nobody stop and be like, wait a minute, wait a
Suit yourself.
Leisure suit, Larry.
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot, Edgeworth.
I found
Yes.
this, and she pulls out the Iron Infant and gives it to him. Give this to Larry,
Is this
would
your
you?
baby?
I almost
Mr.
forgot,
Edgeworth.
Edgeworth. There's another villain in this case that you have to
Mr.
find.
Edgeworth, looking at that cravat just reminded me. I know now. You're Gregory Edgeworth's son. What?
Cue the
Why?
DLC music.
About the second problem I had with your story. I didn't kill anyone tonight.
What? No, wait. Somebody play. Wait. Thank you.
What?
Yeah,
Aw.
thank you.
I'm not saying that as a sore loser. Think of it as a hint, if you will.
Ooh, I'm back from
Larry
the
Butts is a
bathroom.
psycho killer.
Mr. Prosecutor,
Yes, Agent Nate.
I'm so fucking scared right now. Why the fuck?
I'm fucking scared.
I thought the
Oh my
case was
God,
almost
I'm scared.
over.
I don't know what's going on.
I have the weirdest erection right now. Mark my words, I'm not done here, and I'll be back. And it's got nothing to do with duty or anything, but because this has become my personal case.
So now.
I'm in love with you.
So okay. So now that all this has happened, that means that means you're not gonna counter everything I say anymore, right?
No, I am.
I'm
gonna
gonna
do
counter it even
I
harder.
didn't say anything about that.
No.
Edgeworth, listen. I would never counter anything you say. There's no one left here who I love, and I would defend with every fiber of my being. I guess except Quirkus Alba. You know, I love that guy.
He's a pretty cool guy. I mean,
I'm a member of the Oath Keepers. I may have been shot,
And stabbed.
but I'll show you
And
how
poisoned.
dangerous a wounded wolf can be.
God,
Oh my God.
I'm so tired of your shit. His anger appears to
I
begin.
have no money and I want more.
Anyway, Shinya, let's go.
Are we gonna have to make? Are we gonna have
And,
to give?
and we'll never see them again.
It's
finally
finally
over.
over, Kay.
I think that's true, Mr.
Miles
Edward.
Take a
Edgeworth's
shot.
investigation just
Take a shot every time Edgeworth implies the case is about to be.
Oh God.
I feel like I peered into her heart a little bit, you
Oh
know?
my god.
And it's so cold and dark and incredibly lonely. The person who was giving her all these commands. The one who thought my father was a problem to be removed.
That person is the real ringleader behind the smuggling ring.
Mr. Edgeworth, I have a favor to ask. That was gonna be my line. Can you not interrupt me? But also, can you hold on to these hair sticks for me? You have enough in your hands, right? But I think you could use more. They're really pretty, just like the ones they were selling for the Jam and Ninja
Oh
show.
God damn it! This is gonna be connected to the Steel Samurai.
Yes, of
Jam
course it
and-
is, Mr. Edgeworth. But until this case is over, I don't think I can look at them without being overcome. Oh, jeez.
I understand.
With what?
I'll take good care of them for you. There's a bit of soil stuck on. Oh fuck! This is evidence, isn't it? I don't know what. I don't know what. I don't know what it's evidence for yet. But oh God! Oh
You
told
stuck
you.
that bitch in the ground.
The fucking hair. She's gonna find. We're gonna find a way to turn those into evidence.
Oh, I guess it's all that time already, huh? Where like the credits roll and we're all finished.
So it's midnight, the dawn of another day. What's his
not-
voice?
That's
Hey,
not the dawn.
boss, thanks a bunch. You've really done a lot for everyone all these years.
Detective Bad, don't tell me today's the day.
That's not his name.
Baddy.
Yeah.
Fail RP, fail RP.
With this, I can retire in peace.
He was one day away from retirement.
Baddy, we haven't even found the ringleader yet. You don't want to do that first?
It was down to the wire. We almost didn't make it. But we did. We solved everything.
No,
That's why there's
we
only
didn't.
4 hours
No,
in
we
the game.
didn't. Oh my
All you
God.
did was point a gun, and
Oh.
Lang was the one who subdued her. You didn't do shit.
Okay.
How do we tell him the case is
No. Let's not discredit him. Him showing up and pointing the gun at her was really cool.
None of us had guns.
It gave
for
us
some goddamn reason.
Bad pointing the gun gave us enough time for the movie to finish. So let.
You have to thank him for your mouse hunt experience.
The ringleader of the smuggling ring, you, the Yatagarasu, were chasing after.
The legend of that Yatagarasu
Is now over. Also, please ignore the part where I admitted to willfully covering up evidence.
Right? Like he's a Yatagarasu.
Edgeworth crosses his eyes. Okay.
That was
that bit of logic was brilliant.
I loved it when you screamed, "Ooh, logic!"
Oh, I think I just came a little.
I feel like
Are you trying to
I
seduce
can
me,
leave it
Bad?
all in your hands. I'm counting on you.
You're one day away from retirement now, too. Is it really true, Uncle Batty? Were you also part of the Yatagarasu?
I now have the motivation I need to do the second
Hey.
half of this case.
I didn't know that. Didn't know that you were so stupid. When we said that they were free legs of the Yatagarasu, we weren't being metaphorical.
See, I thought you were talking
I
about
mean,
the
like-
Yatagarasu having a penis, and I forgot that information until now.
As I said to you earlier, Kay, I'm truly sorry. I wanted nothing but a peaceful life for you.
Okay, well, I decided to be a vigilante like day one, so I don't know what you were doing, Uncle Batty. Uncle Batty. Huh?
Listen, those smokes aren't gonna go out and get themselves.
Don't take it so seriously. It's just a bit, right?
It's all just one. Are you saying that this
Oh,
case is
one
all
big
just one big joke? Because if so, yes, I agree.
Yeah, just a bit, right?
Unfortunately, it is not. The case still has 6 more hours.
Come on, sis. Come on, sir. She's just yanking on my chain, isn't she, Edgeworth? It's just a bit, right?
The game is literally telling you
It's a bit,
gonna
right?
be shit. The shit's about to go downhill.
Detective
fast.
Bad. Detective Bad. Wait, no, you are no longer a detective. Mr. Batty. I'd like to ask you.
Not you too, Mr. Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth, here, I should give these back.
These are the pages from my KG8 files that the Yatagarasu Oh my god, he was the one who broke into my office in case 1? Bad, why? What did you do? Batty, I have a question for you. What did you do with those? Did you figure out or solve anything with those? I don't think so!
Do them every hour, every night.
You also
Thinking, like,
literally
oh.
stole them
Wait.
last
Anyways.
night, so...
Oh, wait, what? You stole them? What have you done?
I was gonna solve the case, but then there was a rerun of Steel Samurai. So,
And then they
uh,
played
Have a
Malazan
nice day.
on
Mr. Edgeworth,
CCM.
I must apologize for last night.
Of course, he's the only other one who has a gun! Of course it was... The Yatagarasu who stole into my room was you, was it?
That's our calling card. Having a gun.
Wait, then that means... what? Tell me it's not true. That's too insane for me to even believe, sir.
That's too insane for you to believe? Have you been here for the rest of this game?
Okay, I watched
True.
Mouse Hunt for like 2
Even
hours.
if it's not something you want to hear.
I heard they were showing Mouse Hunt. I came as soon as
The
I could.
KG8 incident. It was a very emotionally trying case. We stood in that courtroom. Faraday as the prosecutor, and I as the lead detective. Faraday had evidence in his possession that would prove the defendant guilty. However, because it was stolen, the defendant was found innocent. You was the elder sister.
Yusa the Elder.
In the
You
case.
said Jar Jar Binks.
Yusa Jar Jar Binks was the elder sister of the victim in the case.
Radiohead.
I'm a creep.
Not guilty. She let out a great wail. That's when I realized that there was a limit to what the law could do. The only way to bring someone like that to justice was to do it outside of the courts.
Broke him into the lynching.
That's what we thought at the time. You have to understand, that was the thought process at the time. You don't, we totally, yeah, it was a different time, you know? Different time.
Oh my
I'm the
god.
product of my time.
That's how we formed.
I'm not racist or anything, but
I'm just saying, sometimes you need to take the law into your own hands.
The woke mob needed stopping.
rain the swamp.
Guys,
you
don't
know?
make Bad racist. He's the only good character in this game. Please.
Thank God. Thank God for Elon Musk and the new norm.
I
I
don't know
love
what
eggs.
I'd do without. And vowed to bring light any dirty dealings I've had with the ring. Dealings companies had with the ring, including companies that dealt with the Amano group.
Mr. Amano's conglomerate. I forgot he was connected to all of this. What about Jeffrey Epstein,
Who's
Detective
that?
Bat?
We called ourselves the Yatagarasu and flexed our collective muscle.
Oh my god. Are you saying that the Yatagarasu killed Jeffrey Epstein?
Yes.
Wow, good work, boys. Glad to see justice prevail.
Guys,
We
you shouldn't have
exposed
killed Jeffrey
all
Epstein. You
sorts
you
of
you messed
shady
that one up,
things.
guys.
As a warning to the business whole world as a whole.
But you didn't
Oh,
expose anything. You killed him before he could testify. Why would you do that?
If you didn't like that,
You could have killed him.
You're really not gonna like what we did with Diddy.
I present baby oil.
Parentheses. This is a work of satire.
By doing that, we were able to stop the higher ups from covering things up.
Diddy Kong.
Diddy Kong. Why Diddy Kong?
And then it was finally time.
Domhnall Gleeson would never.
We had finally arrived at the moment when we'd find out a ringleader's true identity. It was then that you literally stabbed us in the heart. And Faraday, he died.
Brought back real quick.
Damn, that's a bummer. But why? Wasn't she the sister of the victim in the KG8 incident?
After Faraday's death, I looked into her past. And that's when I found out that she was a phony. The victim of the KG8 incident. CCU.
Never had a sister.
She never
I'm a
had-
genius.
Yo.
What can I say?
What? Then that means
Shinya wasn't the only fake name she used. Callisto U was another pseudonym.
her real name is. What's the name? This reminds me of what's the name of the lady who helped Jeffrey Epstein with everything? Is that Callisto U's real name?
No, I'm not going to give you that information.
No. From the very beginning, that woman was a spy sent by the smuggler.
She said it herself. I was destined to betray everyone from the very beginning. Why am I French?
Anyway, let's return to the topic at hand. Mr. Edgeworth, this trump card that we stuck onto this page of this case file,
Wait, the case isn't over?
please use
What do
it
you
wisely.
mean?
No,
Trump
what do you
card.
mean? He starts like grabbing him, like what do you mean?
What do you mean?
Trump
I've done all
card.
I can.
Donald Trump,
You're a loser.
quickest
It's me, I'm a
Alba,
card.
great
Quickest
friend.
Alba.
We had some great times at the island. I mean, we.
that a hot dog?
Never mind. Is that a samurai dog over there? This looks pretty good.
That photo we stuck on there.
I got that
Try
dog in me.
Peeling it off.
It's scratch and
Behind it
sniff.
slumbers a piece of evidence that
Evidence
Faraday
history.
hid all those years.
It's the mark of the Yatagarasu. But why?
This is a directives card from the big boss. take a look at the back. This was something Kochin had on at the time of the KG-8 incident 10 years ago. That blood is from the victim of the incident, Miss CCU.
But why is the card adorned with the mark of the Yatagarasu?
The reason why we called ourselves the Yatagarasu, yada 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 yada, was because of the three-legged raven that the smuggling boss used. Apparent orders from the boss would come on these cards without fail. The person who received the order was supposed to burn it immediately after reading it. And apparently, it burns a bright green flame and set ablaze.
Babies Inc!
The fact that the card that Kochin was sent made it into Faraday's hands at all is nothing short of a miracle. We decided that whenever we stole anything, we would send a card along with it to the police.
So that's what those white cards are.
The great thief that used the mark that only those within the ring would know. It was our message to the ringleader. Why does he speak so slowly?
Yeah.
We were only a few steps behind.
Trump card data. Jotted down. You know what my problem with this is, Baddie? I'm gonna pause you for a second. You know what my problem
Okay,
with this
now
is?
you say data.
So all of you were the Yatagarasu. That's okay. I get that. Here's what my problem is. What did you, as the
Why
Yatagarasu...
didn't you tell me?
Well, yes, that, but more to
Are
the
you
point...
guys in a group chat without me? Are you guys
What?
Yatagarasu?
What did you guys as the Yatagarasu actually do to, hunt down people involved with the smuggling ring? The answer's nothing, right? And one of you in your midst was actually a spy working for the smuggling ring, and you killed Jeffrey Epstein, and you didn't tell me anything about any of this until now. So really, all you did as the Yatagarasu was fuck everything up!
All you
I
do
never
is
said
Yatagarasu.
we were good at our job. And one more thing, Detective
One more thing.
Noshku. I'm entrusting this to you.
Lollipop? Oh, sure.
What
pal.
the fuck? Batty!
Alternatively,
Oh,
you could
okay.
stay
I've been
and just
What is this?
I've been working on this sucker for 8 years, but I've never gotten to the center.
I'll
How
find
many
out how many
licks
licks it
does-
takes, Daddy. I'll do it for you, pal.
This is what I was talking about earlier. During the KG-8 incident trial, Faraday had this in his possession.
I love that they showed the evidence he's giving to Gumshoe, but not while he's talking, so it really does just look like he's giving him his lollipop. So stupid.
Important, definitive evidence.
But I thought it was stolen. How do you have it?
there's a
The
state of
person who
play
stole
tomorrow.
it from
Jesus,
us.
no one gives a shit.
20 years ago,
I mean, I'll watch
a
it. but-
man by the name of Ernest Armano.
Oh my god, that
Not with a
fucking
lot of
guy.
enjoyment.
And he had it locked and hidden away for all this time. But we forced him to tell us where it was finally. After the other day's kidnapping case.
Wow, one of the I saw someone online point this out, and they're correct. Ernest Amano as a character is like in the narrative is like this huge linking point between all the cases, but in the gameplay, he's barely important at all. He's like a joke character from the Funny Badger case. Imagine if he was, like, in the game more, and not just a bit. Like, because he's clearly, like, one of the connecting points between everything, but they just don't use him like that. Weird. This video...
He's kind of in the background.
Yeah. And this guy's in the background, too.
Oh, poor jump scare.
Jack, remember this guy?
What? Are you kidding me?
Shimon.
Shimon, don't come any closer. I'm warning you.
This is the same video as the one Mr. Portsman was trying to conceal from me.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it would seem that even he was caught up in the ring's web. Their mana web.
Mata.
She's
Amano
quite
was
beautiful.
preparing to take on the boss someday. And the video was his insurance.
Are you saying Amano was a good guy? What? There's so much just exposition being dropped right now. Instead of, like, Great Ace of...
No. Oh, we found some dirt on him. It's more like the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yes, that makes sense.
But, he's burning in hell right now.
It's like, this is like if Great Ace... This is truly like if instead of dropping the slivers of overarching lore that Great Ace Attorney did, they just dropped it all in an exposition dump at the end of the first game, and then had you immediately go hunt down the... Like...
That's where that prosecutor comes in. He was to retrieve the video. On top of that, he was apparently instructed to sneak into your office and steal the trump card. You saw it for yourself, right? The card that told it served the evidence.
Then that card was not the calling card of the Yatagarasu, but rather a directives card from the ringleader to Mr. Portsman? This is so overcomplicated.
I am
Two pieces together make for a strong weapon for whoever holds them.
I hate this case.
The evidence Mr. Portsman thought to withhold from me, and the one that you stole last night.
AI-generated conversation. How can you make these two talk about a simple concept for fucking 10 hours? Well, you see, blah, 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 blah. Well, blah, 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 blah.
And then make sure to heavily imply with the way you structure one of their's dialogue that they just are speaking in incredibly slow and deliberate
Right.
sentences.
Post time skip anime One Piece writers are like, this is good.
This
Now this is
this
how you
game
phrase
is
a
this
conversation.
game is written like the post time. Yeah. Both pieces are illegal.
Toei and trying to figure out how to plot the One Piece anime while playing through investigations.
Yeah.
Write that down.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, the number of chapters of One Piece and the number of episodes are not that far apart. It's kind of close, actually.
They're getting closer.
Both pieces are illegal, and for me to use either one is...
Whether you use them or not is up to you. But they will be of help to you when you take on someone who is above law.
Hey guys, someone say my name. We talking? Extraterritorial, right?
Is
Alright, I'll head back into my room.
Is the boss one of those who cannot be brought to court that Mr. Faraday spoke of? Detective Bad, there is no limit to the law, for it is the people who determine the limits to them.
Unless you have something like, I don't know, extraterritorial rights.
Right.
You still insist that.
Surely nothing like that would
Even
happen.
now, you really are something else.
You really are something of a Miles Edgeworth Investigations.
Thank
I
you.
leave the rest in
Not
your
something of a
hands.
Miles Edgeworth Investigations 2 prosecutor's campus. Where are you going?
Now,
Bathroom.
Detective
I'm old. It
Punch
takes
you
me a while.
The handcuffs. It's time to lock up the last remaining member, Yatagarasu.
Okay, so what the fuck was his motivation?
Ops.
It was that someone they were trying to arrest, they couldn't get them convicted because of stolen evidence, so they paired up
It
as
was
a
like
trio.
vigilante justice.
Yeah.
So they then committed vigilante justice.
But they
to
were
steal evidence to arrest. Oh wait.
I don't even hate that. Like I don't even hate that.
No, that's what I'm saying. The concept of the trio of Yatagarasu is a good idea. The problem is that in the actual plot, they do nothing but obscure evidence. Like they don't solve anything. They don't help with anything.
That's
why I was
like
making the
if
joke
when
that they
Matthew
killed
Murdoch
Jeffrey
became-
Epstein, because it's like that's
It's like
exactly
it-
the kind
it's
of
like-
type of thing they think would be helpful.
It's like if when Matthew Murdoch becomes Daredevil, he just becomes infinitely worse at his job.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, all right, I can't solve this through the courts, so I'll have to go outside of them.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm gonna just make things worse now.
Yeah.
Don't lose your detective spirit.
Ops. Why is this happening? This isn't justice.
You're right. It's extraterritorial rights.
Oh
my
god.
Don't get emotionally involved, kid. Now, let's go.
Yes, sir.
Joke's on you, Edgeworth. I get to leave the case now.
Wait, no, take me.
Wait.
Take me away.
Is this really the end? Is this...
No, don't leave me here.
Wait.
I'm the fourth Yatagarasu,
No,
everyone.
Is this
Get
really
me out
the
of
end
case.
of a legend? No, I want it to be the end of my game, not the end of a legend. Should we stop now?
We did it,
that
gamers.
feels like a good.
Wait, Gumshoe, Callisto, Lang, all these people are gone. Who's left? Hey, Edgeworth. To be continued. Yeah, I think that's a good.
Yeah.
We have
We're so
contained all of but hopefully one session. But
Right? Yeah. No.
One session.
No.
That's
We've
optimistic.
we've now finished. We've now made it to. Well, I'm actually curious. I'm gonna close the ROM. I want to see what it marks where we are in the game.
Right?
At. Yes, I did so.
on the full YouTube video.
No, I mean like you know where it says on the save screen.
Oh,
it's like
I
middle.
think we're
part
entering
one.
end part
Are
one.
we in
I'm
end
pretty sure
part
we're
one?
on
That's
end-
what I want to know.
I'm pretty sure we're on end.
We're at end part one. Let's
end
go.
part
We're so close.
Oh my god.
We're so close to peak.
Let's go.
Have you guys been playing this game?
It's so long.
Yeah.
This
And
case
there's two.
in particular.
There's
There's
Right?
two.
fucking
There's two
Yeah.
Edgeworth games. The first one is really bad, worst in the series. The second one is top 3 and not number 3. So it's like really hard.
All right, I'm
A
a
hard light.
I'm
yeah.
a-
Like, I think it's like debatably the best one.
I'm gonna end my stream now. Next time we'll take on Quickies.